Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Late Night Delight.
Hey, somebody come get her, she dancing like a stripper. Hey, somebody come get her, she
Woo! I was still coughing, so I played the clip real quick. Ooh, shit. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you've all had a great Monday. Mine was a little busy and strange, and I don't know how much I slept, but I slept at some point between last night and now. At a few points, actually. So, I'm a little fuzzy. My face is a little fuzzy. I need a trim. Let me check in with the chat, which I already fixed up this time. See? It's working. Yeah. Am I the first one here? Mannery, I hope yes you are. Howdy. Hail, good to see you, bro. Devil Flyer, momentum. How you doing, Devil Flyer? How come I haven't seen you on too many other channels? I haven't seen you on any other channels since I met you. What's this about you getting around, man? Yeah, you made it, bro. What's up, Panda Power? Hail. Good to see you. The lovely Sherry. Hello. Buenas noches, señorita. Hey, Eve. Eve Beaufort 313. I'm always thrown off when I don't know who it is, but someone out there calls you 313. I'm like, who the hell are they talking to? You went into torpor like a vampire. Torpor? How are you all? Yeah, how is everyone doing? I had a pretty decent Monday. Got to hang out with Jenny for most of it, so a good day, all in all. I've got some funny internet stuff. This thing happened with Trump. Like I had a busy day. Oh, I know what I forgot. I know what I forgot. What I wanted to start the show off with. Give me 2 seconds. Wait, no, I remember now. So today, August 8th. Oh wait, this thing I need to mute it. There we go. All right. So today we lost Olivia Newton-John at the age of 73. So Olivia Newton-John, the blonde chick from Greece, who's also a singer and did all kinds of stuff. I grew up watching Grease with my mom, so my mom texted me today that Olivia Newton-John died, and she was not she was sad about it. But I wanted to share that real quick with everyone and send some love, to her family and loved ones, and rest in peace. So just getting that out of the way real quick. But yeah, so I go to the internet, I go to Twitter. What the fuck? Shit was crazy today on Twitter. Shit was fucking crazy. So I get back to Jenny's, and there's the whole what's it called? The Trump thing going on. People are like, well, Trump just won the 2024 election. I was like, what the fuck happened? And I saw the thing that they raided his Florida home. And then what's trending? I must have missed some shit today. Stuff must have happened outside of my awareness, because then this is happening. This is happening. LGB dropped the T. So straight people, LGB people, men are men, women are women. And they're all it's a thing that's coming together now. Mary Mayhem is stoked about it. She's been very vocal about that. About time the LGBs turned on the activists. It's gone too far, says this guy, Metal Writer. So this shit was trending today. And there was the Trump thing. It's been wild. The even T allies have fallen foul of the policing of LGB sexuality, yet it still continues. LGB dropped the T. So yeah, that's like the internet's just been on fire today. Like a literal dumpster fire. So what do you guys think about that? About the goings-ons of today? The wild world of 2022. I can't believe this is trending. And then still trending right now. It was trending. It's been trending for like an hour then. Okay, Olivia Newton-John is back on the top. Oh, it's because it's live right now. Kevin Smith. Why the fuck is Kevin Smith trending? Oh, what a punk ass bitch. Kevin Smith slams Warner Brothers for axing Batgirl, but still releasing The Flash. That is baffling. What? No, it's not. That's ridiculous. Anyway, the other two are fucking wild. Kevin Smith ended up out there out of luck right now, but yeah. It's been a crazy day on the interbutts. All right, let's look at some funny stuff, like with the Instagrams. Grease was the word. Grease was dope. Like, I mean, musicals can be hit and miss, but Grease was dope. I'd be surprised if Trump made it to 2024. Well, the problem that they've run into is that when you're president, your social security, but your your secret security is loyal to you. They're not loyal to, like, they are still members of of the secret services and stuff, but like the people that work the president's protective detail they volunteer for it. They're people who are loyal to that person, and so that's their duty. That's their job, is to protect the president. Like, and that's just how it is. And so he has 24/7 protection, like at the highest level of protection. So even if they wanted to prevent him from seeing the year 2024, it's highly unlikely. They'd have to go through extreme measures, and if they did that, the problem is he's so popular and everything is so fired up, and the people that support him are exactly the people that would go, bullshit, like that's it, we got to remove everyone that's in power right now, like get them all out, just clean sweep. And it would be seen as an act of what was it, sedition or insurgency. It would be them trying to one political party trying to establish power and remove assassinating a political opponent. That's at that point they would lose the support of the military as well, and so they can't do that. Like it would everything, the house of cards would just come crumbling down. But anyway, let's switch over. So this is where we left off last time, playing the what does BDSM stand for game. It was wrong answers only. So what does BDSM stand for? Wrong answers only. My answer in here somewhere was big dick, small mouth. We had some good ones last night. Bacon donuts, sunrise mangoes. That's fucking lame. Anyway, so if you want to throw it out there, throw it, post it in the chat. Press X to doubt. I would be surprised if Trey press X to doubt. But let's get started with a grandpa smacking a gator. Okay, we don't need to hear that dog yipping and yipping. But this grandpa straight smacks the gator with the pan. The gator says, fuck this.
Oh, she's not filming. She identifies the camera.
You guys are allowed to film it.
Oh, she's not filming. She identifies the camera. So,
Do you identify as a camera? You guys are allowed to film it.
Oh, she's not filming. She identifies.
She's just like, oh, okay.
You guys are allowed to film it.
Oh, she's not filming. She identifies the camera. So,
do you identify as a camera? You guys are allowed to film it.
Oh, she's not filming. She identifies the camera.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Do you identify as a camera?
Yes.
You guys are allowed to film it.
What? Where'd he go? Yeah, Florida man. Florida man gives no fucks. Battles, dragons, swords, and magic. Ooh, very nice, Sherry. I like it. See, you fit in around here so perfectly. That's a great freaking answer. I was digging in my garden when I found some gold coins. I got so excited, I ran to the house to tell the prostitute about it, but then I remembered why I was digging.
Put your
These things, I've seen these like time-lapse videos. I'm like, how is someone just sitting there with the camera like this, just chilling there? It didn't occur to me that they would just let it automate like that. See, I feel like a dummy.
Whakatangihanga ko.
iPhone.
It is taumata whakatangihanga ko o o tamatia turi puka ka piki maunga horo nuku pukai whenua ki tāna tahu. It is taumata whakatangihanga ko o.
The beginning sounds like he says toe motherfucker. Toe motherfucker. Watch.
Nuku pukai whenua ki tāna tahu. It is taumata whakatangihanga ko.
Toe motherfucker. Are you into Bible discussion and study meeting? Oh, fucking Sherry. That's good. Gator 0, Pan 1. Rumble in the Humble. What's up? Love the name, dog. Rumble in the Humble. I love that this person here played along, just made me some synonym rolls, just like grammar used to make.
Did you wash your ass today?
Yeah, so watch out for these the Home Depot microwaves.
Did you wash your ass today?
What's up, Apex Comics? How you doing, man? Good to see you. The Welsh were a mistake. What? This one's funny. This is pretty dope. That cop needs to learn how to fight. Yo, he's straight getting jumped. He's getting pounded by 4 dudes.
Hey, don't hit me.
Hey, don't hit me.
Fuck all that shit, man. For real.
Hey, stumping his ass.
You mean, nigga?
Just randomly taking little hits at him. I like that he's telling him, he's like, hey, like, I got him. Chill. As though this poor cop, like, was just getting overwhelmed. That guy needs to learn how to fight. But everyone here stepped up. They're like, man, fuck this guy. That's dope. I love this moment here, like being held and then just wailed on. I wonder if this one counts as a citizen's arrest or if it's just an assist. This motherfucker. Yeah, so what do you guys think you would help a cop if you were to see him in that kind of a situation? Put your pants up and wear a belt. Well, I mean, they didn't need to help, did they? The cop had his pants up. He was wearing a belt. Look where he ended up. What you think about that, Apex? This is fucked up.
What the?
And she does it when he's changing the other one too. This is great. Like only one of them was gonna get it, but they're all mad. These two went for it, but he didn't even go for it. But all 3 of them were mad at this guy, like he did something wrong. Hey, fucker, you're last in line. It really does seem like he skipped his place. Hey, George Lucas, how you doing, bud? Good morning, emotionally unstable amphetamine. Installed on the ceiling. Yeah, thanks, bub. I love this deer's face. When you hear your bitch ass coworker Rick take credit for something you did. Trump got raided? Oh yeah. Yeah, I came back to that when I opened up my phone earlier after like not touching it for a while. Me and the boys logging onto AOL to message chicks. Y'all remember this shit back in the day? Hopping into a chat room. ASL? Hey, what's up, another monster? You know the old saying, Kai have a problem and you call the cops, you got a problem and cops. Yeah, true. I mean, who knows if anyone called the cops or he was just there dealing with something. AOL, right? Like back in the day. That's what everyone would, because there was just the one seat. So everyone just crowd around, and not everyone has internet. And not everyone knows how to talk to chicks. You're all fucking 14 and shit. Wait, did you take away my wrench? Another monster, bro. If you're gonna be like asking in the chat instead of like privately, it's because you don't link to anyone else. You've been coming in here for a while now. You drop the links to your channel and then you bail. And so if that's all you're gonna do, then I just took away the rich. Other people are out here squashing bots and stuff. So yeah. You've got mail. No offense, it was just like, what was the point, you know? So this I found to be particularly prevalent in the way things are. Hey, Dr. Forbin Colossus, how's it going, dude? The way things are going these days. Oh, that reminds me, actually. I just freaking remembered. My short story is up. The free short story, A Mighty Muse. Let me pull that up real quick. So still got a little bit of fixing to do on the website. Like one of the pages isn't quite, the stories page isn't quite what I want it to look like. But I'll come back around to it. So yeah, A Mighty Muse. Since the ancient Greeks, many artists, writers, and musicians attribute their creativity to the inspiration of a muse. While on this side we are inspired by muses, who has ever wondered what life is like for them? This is the life of one such muse from its birth, as it learns to inspire people and become mighty. So this being on the smaller screen, it doesn't go, you don't see the full picture here. But yeah, did the background stories all written. I still haven't done the audio for Tina, who's got the audio subscription. Well, actually, it's for everyone because this one is free. But in the future, the audio one will be for, well, both of them will be for members, just for different tiers. But yeah, you guys can go read that right now if you'd like. And have fun. That's on my website, KaiMFS.com. The links are in the description. But I want to get back to Instagram shenanigans. So this is the UK version of Dollar Tree, Poundland. Bot squashers. Well, like, not that I've seen, like lately, I'll see you disappear, and then I like, actually, thankfully, I haven't gotten as many bots as like a few weeks ago where it was insane. But yeah, I'm just telling you what I've noticed. You know, that's all. If I need to give you a wrench in the future, I'll do that, and you know, you get another shot. One man show. What's going on, dude? Greetings and salutations, my friend. I love Tina's new name though. Emotionally unstable amphetamine. It's great. The dark side strong in me. Thanks for supporting Court. Oh yeah, of course, totally. That's right. Down in the description also, y'all, I've got links to, here we go, Lady Tauriel and Courtney. So we got Courtney and Lady Tauriel, who both have medical expenses that their insurance is not covering. And so if you could help these ladies out, that would be awesome. Yeah, go check them out over there. If you just want to, what's it called? Scroll down in the description. It's got like support those in need or something like that, and it's got the links in there. But yeah, thanks for the reminder, Dr. Forbin Colossus, to bring that up explicitly. Why? Tina wasn't good enough for you? Was Pound Town taken? I I think Pound Town was a little too on the money or on the nose. Where are the porn bots? Right? The last few days there hasn't been many. What up, Kai? Watch it. You may be rated next. Hey, Deej. Everything is a pound. Dude, it'd be such a boring raid. I'd have nothing to offer. Like, you guys want some weed, I guess? I mean, that's just pretty legal now. Everything is a pound. Yeah, and then on the way out, they do a dap. They pound it. Even posted links to Space Crime Domino. Dude, stop being like bitter. That's why I'm saying this is one of those things that, like, the way people react to things really dictates a lot, you know, because you could have messaged me privately and been chill, and maybe without you even asking, I would have given you the wrench back. But now I'm like now that I'm seeing, I noticed that, and then when I wanted to see what happens if I take the wrench away, and you're not reacting in really a very cool way. All right, just food for thought. By the way, what up, Deej? How you doing, buddy? With inflation is now £1.25. I know, right? Even the dollar stores like that, like everywhere. It's not. There's no dollar stores anymore. It's all right, dude. I got you. Just chill, man. Here, let me see. Let me play a little something to calm you down, to help you out. Like, this will ease away the stress. Where is it? I don't know. Where'd this bitch go? I'll play this one. This is the one I wanted to play. Oh, wait. The echo. There we go. Oh, you're right. Tennis ball would be the best one to play, huh? All right, I'll play tennis ball. This is when I'm done with the Instagrams here. I'll play tennis ball next. All right, this shit's dope. She almost tips back, but she got it. Nailed it. Her freaking head thing went flying off, though. That's nuts. That's so cool, man. I never learned to do that. Man survives a Kodak bear attack with just 22 pistol. The friend he shot in the knee was not as lucky.
She's transgender. She's a 10, but she's transgender.
Now I don't give a for one that's in straight that got a real put. I'll fuck for one over a 10 transgender, if that makes any sense.
You ever get with the transgender?
Hell, mother, no. I'm gonna feel some kind of weird. I'm like, I don't know, that ain't the way God made it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't dare do it. Nah. I would say I don't disrespect my like that. I don't put my in no fake put. I don't even like my weed fake. I don't like CBD, so I wouldn't fuck a fake put.
I don't even. Oh, son of a bitch! I forgot I muted it.
That's in straight. That's got put.
This guy's
that got a real put. I fuck one over a 10 transgender, if that makes any sense.
You never get with the transgender?
Hell, motherfucker, no. I'm gonna feel some kind of weird. I'm like, I don't know, that ain't the way God made it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't.
Look at his pants.
Nah. I would say I don't disrespect my like that, because I don't want to put my in no fake put. I don't even like my weed fake. I don't like CBD, so I wouldn't fuck a fake put.
She's a 10, but
I love it. He's like, I don't even like my weed fake. Nah. Oh my god. Electro Assassin. I like it, Tina. Right? It's fucking wild. I love it. Boink. Just when he thought he was safe. Is safe? Let me keep going. Awful heels. It's a wonder anyone could stand wearing those. How does he? You know what? Well, I mean, like I guess heels for men had a shorter actual heel. For women, they're longer. Because I was like, yo, any dude would break something skinny like that on his heel. That shit would not work. A time where men are men and women are women. It's coming back, baby. Heels make me taller. His dick is always protected. Sorry, ban me. No, you're dude. Dr. Foreman, you're good, man. Safe equals referring to a guy being chased to his car by a Cujo. What? What are you talking about? Safe. You're unbannable, Doctor. Yeah, that's right. But this guy, dude, look at his pants. He's got this freaking angel. He's got a little cherub on it with like a chocolate heart box. He keeps it real though. This is dope. All right. It's good to know the FBI has time to raid former president, but not the plethora of pedophiles and I shouldn't have said the P word, and abusers who supplied children to Jeffrey Epstein. So yeah. Well said, Sydney. But yeah, that's all I got on the Instagram. I actually got something on Twitter, I think. I got some shit I wanted to share in the bookmarks here, if I remember right. What did I get? Did I show you guys the 5-foot tall bat? Did I show you guys this? Did you guys see this shit on Friday? I don't remember if I shared it. But Sherry, her heels make me shorter. I bow to you. YouTube needs to get over its hypersensitivity to language. It really does. But look at this 5-foot tall bat. This motherfucker. What? I was looking at that like, oh, the wings, like they look so rubbery. And then I looked at the face. I said, whoa, that does not look fake. That's a face. That's a bat. That's a big motherfucking bat. That's no bat. It's Jeepers Creepers. Right? Apparently it's a fruit bat, so it's not dangerous. By the way, y'all don't forget to drop a like. I haven't said that yet, but drop a like, share the stream, let people know where you're hanging out. Come hang out with us. But that is a 5-foot bat just chilling in this dude's yard. Just hanging off of the freaking wires there. That's crazy, dude. I can't believe that shit. A 5-foot bat. All right, so let me get rid of this here. Let me close that one off. I don't need to close that one, actually. Okay, that's all here. All right, so let's start. Did you guys want to start talking about the Trump thing? About what happened there? Does anyone not know what happened? Does anyone have any thoughts on it? Let me pull up... pull something up. So essentially, FBI searches Mar-a-Lago estate. So the FBI raided Trump's Mar-a-Lago home today, and he was not stoked about it. Of course, naturally. But the fact that after he's no longer president, but before the next election, they're trying hard. Somebody I saw on Twitter in a thread, someone was saying he's gonna get arrested. They're like, for what? Well, you think they won't make something up after the last 2 years? You think they won't just make something up? They'll find something, or they'll make something up, or they'll do both. But that's essentially what the sentiment they're just trying at every turn to get something on him or to set him up, make him look bad. Because in the raid, it's like people think people who don't think for themselves think to themselves, oh, well, I mean, of course, they're trying to figure out all the criminal stuff he was up to and get all his secret documents and stuff. But like, because they're just going off of the assumptions that have been implanted in their brains by the news. Can't be real. The bat, it's real, dog. The bat is real. It's not like the cake in Portal. That shit's real, homie. Throw an orange at it and run. Yeah, like I would leave some grapes right there for it. Here you go, bud. They eat fruits. Yep. That is kind of Sci-Fi Channel. I know, right? They're massive. I can't believe there's still like regular animals that freaking big out there. A bat? You mean the little guys like this or like this maybe? Or like this? Like, but 5 feet? That's nuts. A major thing. What happened to Trump? I know nothing yet. Okay, I wear heels so my friends don't call me short. Of course, Trump wasn't home at the time. Democrats are desperate and double down on dumb. King in yellow, king in yellow. King in yellow. Is that like the robes? The king's new robes or something? What was it called? You know what I'm talking about. I figure 5'4" is more in the average range for the ladies I have known. 5'4" is it's a little short. It's like it's not short though. Like 5'4" is mid fives. 5'4" to 5'7", you know, is you're in the middle range. Lower middle, but you're in the middle range. And then we've got like 5'8" is tall. Like once you're 5'8" and up, you're that's when you're generally taller. So the 5 to 6 foot range is literally what separates women from being short or tall. It's that 1 foot range. Sherry, 5'4", and then you wear heels. That's good. That's a good height. If that's real, then I'm shook. Yeah, you want me to pull that shit back up? It's real. 5'4" is a lovely height, Sherry. Yeah, my mom's 5'3", so you got an inch on her. So discerning. Well, it's just the way it pans out. You talk to women who are 5'8", and they think they're like, oh, I'm tall. Like I always feel tall around guys or guys that don't like taller women, etc. And then at in the lower fives, they're short. It's like 5'1". They're like, oh, I'm a little shorty. Because at that point, they're like 2 inches away from literally being midgets, if I remember right. Hester. I'm 5'9". Nice. 5'4" is actually average for ladies. Oh, really? 5'4" is the average? Well, there you go, Sherry. You're right level midfield. Says 5'9" is average for men. No way. I thought 6 foot was average. Well, anyway, so they home tried to classified material. So they tried to take classified material. As part of an investigation, etc. So that's what happened with Trump today. And I mean, I think they're definitely trying to get him thrown in prison, discredited, etc. Because, like, I mean, not even they silenced him before he was even out of office, and now they're raiding his house. What the hell? Without even any kind of a criminal like conspiracy to show for it, or to say, well, we think he's doing this with people, and like, no, there's nothing. That was a scary bat pinata. 5'9" is average for men. Oh yeah, my mom is like 4'10" and purely Hispanic. Yeah, our ladies tend to be pretty short. I'd post a link to show you, but that's fine. I guess heels like those are okay if you're comfortable wearing them. Height really hasn't factored into my attractions apart from one particularly fetching woman. So one time you were like, she's a little tall or short, but I am going for it. She's got fed better. I got fed. That's true, huh? Yeah, we eat good. They may be little, but they're packed with energy. That's why they're so spicy. I just like to get a president under 50 for once. Good luck with that. These dummies are terrified of Trump. They really are. But let's move on from Trump for a little bit and talk about video games. If anyone else has any thoughts about the Trump raid and stuff, go ahead and throw it out in the chat and we'll circle back to it. But for now, I'm going to talk a little bit about video games. So, I should have brought some cookies. I don't bring no cookies with me. I Nintendo Life. A new limited time Pokemon Sword and Shield distribution event has been announced. Unlock Ash's entire party of Pokemon. What? It's been another exciting week for the Pokemon series with the reveal of a new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet information before it launches later this year. As highlighted by Cerebi.net, trainers will be able to unlock Ash's entire team made up of Dracovish, Dragonite, Gengar, Sirfetch'd, and Lucario, with codes to be distributed starting August 12th. That's in 4 days. That's this Friday. Starting this Friday. So yeah, that's a hell of a lineup. Dude, that's dope. There'll also be distribution of a World Cap Pikachu on August 11th. That's the Pikachu then. World Cap Pikachu. Although the event is scheduled for Japan, Cerebi.net webmaster Joe Merrick has confirmed the codes will work outside of this region, so we should have no issues redeeming them here in the West. Here's the schedule. Note each one is level 80. So August 12th, 26th, 2nd, 9th, and 16th. Oh, okay. So each time we're gonna get a different code. So this Friday, Dracovish is gonna be released, and then on the 26th, Dragonite, and then September 2nd, Gengar. So one at a time. Update this post when the distribution event goes live. So, yeah, I still never got to. I still haven't finished Sword and Shield because I didn't have. I just haven't been playing my Switch like at all. But anyone that does play, check this shit out. It's coming. Here's another thing in video game news, a little different. Lawyer gets in trouble with judge for not playing Call of Duty. In a lawsuit involving Activision's Infinite Warfare title, a lawyer earned the disapproval of a judge for not playing enough Call of Duty. Enough. That means he played, but not to the judge's satisfaction. Oh, shit. That's right. Not One Man Show. Another monster. I said I was going to play, what's it called? Tennis ball. All right, bud. Let me get ready for a little tennis ball. I'm gonna read this article while I prep for tennis ball, and then I'm gonna play. I hope you're still here. No, yeah, there you are. You're still here. I totally forgot about the tennis ball. So, after failing to conduct proper research for an active lawsuit, a judge has irritatingly deemed that a lawyer has not played enough Call of Duty. I love that a judge irritatingly deemed. It's safe to say most people assume that playing video games would have very little impact on proceedings in a courtroom. However, this specific lawsuit involving Activision and game developers Brooks Entertainment proves that with a little more Call of Duty experience, embarrassment could have been avoided. Of course, embarrassment is not the only thing that could have been avoided, as there's no doubt Brooks Entertainment spent a lot of time and money when they decided to sue Activision in 2021. According to the legal intelligence news site JD Supra, the lawsuit involved a Call of Duty Infinite Warfare character who primarily appeared in the game's campaign by the name of Sean Brooks. Brooks Entertainment alleged the likeness between Sean Brooks and their character, Sean Brooks, went beyond just similarly sounding names. Okay, bro, who spells Sean that way? S-H-O-N? What? Okay, so they claim that Sean Brooks and Sean Brooks both had unlimited resources and missiles. They bring thieves to justice. They traveled to Mars, and both games had scripted game battle scenes take place in a high-fashion couture shopping center mall, demonstrating a clear understanding of their source material. It didn't take long for Activision to point out that several of the claims made in regards to the character's likeness were factually misrepresented. Oh shit. Thank you very much. What was that? I can't. What is the thing? Go back to normal. From Dr. Forbin Colossus. Sweet Dr. Forbin Colossus. Let me check on that real quick for you, because I know you can send messages with those. And I haven't been great about reading the messages. Son of a bitch, where'd it go? There it is. Ba-ba-da-ba. Dr. Forbin. Oh, shit. Dr. Forbin. Thank you so much. Thank you so much at the tennis ball level. I don't see no messages, though. So, all right. I guess I'm clear there. But, Dr. Forbin, I do have a clip specifically for when someone drops me love on Ko-fi. Thank you very much, brother. My short story, the first short story, is available on my website if you want to check it out. But in the meantime, let me play the Ko-fi clip as a thank you.
With Down syndrome has wanted to be a cop since he was a kid.
You know why I pulled you over?
Because I was speeding?
No, because you're black.
A few minutes later.
This nigga just did a fucking cartwheel.
That's all, folks.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Cheers to you, Dr. Forbin Colossus. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Woo. Damn. Wait, where are we going? Oh, okay. Hold on. We got fed better. This is how far back that was. President under 50. See, I dropped out just before this. Too bad the function only works in the movies. Which link are you looking for? Tennis ball always become, what's it called? Ahoy, Mario Fernandez. Captain Kai and crew. How you doing, Mario? I love Bible Senior. I kind of wish Trump would go away. People are not going to deal with the problem as long as they think someone is going to save them. They won't do it themselves. I speak for experience. Okay, I said my bit. That's a fair point, Man Array of Hope. That is a very, very fair point. That the problem is that some of the problems need to be addressed at a very high level, and they require a very complex list of skills and resources in order to accomplish them. And Trump happens to have all those because of just his life. And so he has influence, he has pull, he has he has deeper roots in the world and in society, and he has history with people at high levels of power, people of influence, and with money and stuff, because he was already part of that upper echelon for a long time. So he was already rubbing elbows with people, with other world leaders and whatnot. So as much as I agree with you that people do need to take, people have the power to make changes around them and should, there are also things that a lot of people's hands are tied or they're being strangled by time or finances or things like that. And we do need, it's kind of like having the right chess piece in the right place. We need different kinds of chess pieces in different places doing different things. And he is one of those chess pieces that we need. And we need that chess piece to be doing its thing, just like Elon Musk is doing his thing and, rocking his own boats. Studies. Oh, you like Bible studies. Oh, okay. Let me see. Where are we at? Kisses for Dr. Forbin. Hell yeah. Give Dr. Forbin all the kisses. Manta Ray. T is part of the problem for sure. Not going to start on what I think of Trump. Yeah, that wasn't a commentary on him or his business acumen, quality of character, or anything like that. It's just a matter of power, influence, money, etc. There's a number of factors that we need in different places to do to get different things done, and he has some of those things. So to a lot of people, he is like very much a kind of a savior figure, but because there's not a lot of people of a certain mindset up at that level. And so a lot of people are putting their money down on him. Good morning indeed. Tea time. All right. Another monster. I said I was going to play it for you. Here you go, bud. Enjoy.
Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Helps me forget about my cancer.
Just in time. You rolled in right in time for a tennis ball. Welcome, Papa Cotton. Good to see you, homie. Pirate Ghost? Pirate Ghost. We talking about Brooke from One Piece? I don't have any One Piece stories tonight, but we can talk about One Piece. I love me some One Piece. But so let me hop back to the story here. Alleged the likeness. So demonstrating a clear understanding of their source material. It didn't take long for Activision to point out several claims regards and misrepresented. After an Activision lawyer played through Infinite Warfare's campaign, they declared it was immensely apparent to me that many, if not virtually all, of the factual allegations in this complaint were not accurate. For starters, they pointed out that Sean Brooks is not the main character of Infinite Warfare, as Brooks Entertainment alleged. Neither do they share similarities, etc. So the judge eventually agreed with Activision's statement and dismissed the lawsuit. To make matters worse, the judge also ordered the plaintiff's counsel to reimburse Activision for the reasonable attorney's fees and costs. So in a humiliating turn of events, the judge claimed the plaintiff's counsel could have easily verified these facts prior to filing the factually baseless complaint, just as the court easily verified them within the first hour and a half of playing the game. So the court verified it, like checked it within an hour and a half, and they're like, okay, you guys didn't even bother doing your homework before you brought this to me. So not only can Call of Duty fans appreciate that high-quality zinger from the court, but the lawsuit proved that not playing enough Call of Duty could be something you come to regret. So now they had to pay twice as much because of that. That is nuts. Not that the lawyers care. Hold on. Why isn't this working? Oh, there it goes. All right, cool. Good news and welcome everyone who's dropped in the last few minutes. I also loved One Piece. The rest were just friends. Teaser shown at EVO suggests Tekken 8 may be on the way. I mean, I don't really need to read more. That's the gist of it. Get ready, it says. All right, yeah, there we go. Back in 2017, stuff happened, yada yada, but pretty much they gave it to us in the headline. So, Tekken 8 may be on the way. You Tekken fans in here? I didn't play too much of it. What the fuck? Get out of my face. So, I don't really generally drink a lot of coffee. That is rich for a YouTube handle. Wait, what? I'm not following. It is rich for a YouTube handle? What am I missing there? So 4 ways drinking coffee. A lot of people drink coffee. So if anyone tells you you're drinking too much coffee, remember, 4 ways drinking coffee may help you live longer, according to a dietitian. Actually, if you start getting the shakes in the morning, you might want to ease up on the coffee. But I need to zoom in on this so you guys can see it. Living a long and healthy life is a wish. Skipping past the fluff. Morning brew may help us live longer too, which is excellent news for Java lovers everywhere. Nutrients naturally found in coffee. There's nothing quite like the taste and aroma of freshly brewed coffee. Flavor. Coffee is one beverage many people enjoy drinking every single day. In fact, according to the Centers for Disease Control, around 80% of the U.S. adult population reports consuming coffee daily. That's nuts. Holy shit. So what does coffee have to make it such a healthy superstar? It has magnesium, potassium, has other stuff. But how it can help you live longer. Drinking several cups of coffee each day could extend your life. What? Several cups of coffee each day? That sounds excessive. Per 2018 research published in JAMA Internal Medicine, and even though drinking coffee won't contribute a significant amount of macronutrients to your diet, assuming you aren't adding loads of sugar, creamer, and other additions, including this low-calorie beverage, can have some amazing effects on your health that can help extend your life in impressive ways. Here are some ways that coffee can positively impact your lifeline. Can support weight loss. If you're carrying more weight than what is ideal for your own needs, you may have an increased risk of experiencing early death. So it can support heart health. Heart disease is a leading cause of death in the U.S. and according to 2018 review of observational studies and meta-analysis published journal, drinking 3 to 5 cups of coffee per day is associated with a 15% reduction in the risk of this potentially devastating disease among healthy people. 3 to 5 cups per day? What the freaking hell? However, adding sugar and cream to coffee may work against your heart health goals. Your best bet when supporting heart health is drinking it black. Ugh. I can't. That Monty raid last week was lit. I know, right? That was unexpected. I was like mid-sentence, I'm like, oh, okay, I've seen it. I've seen my chat jump to like 25 before, etc. It's been as high as like I think 40, but like I've seen it jump just suddenly for whatever reason. But then it kept going up. I was like, I'm not that high. What is this? What's going on? What they don't tell you is that their study was conducted in a number of Starbucks shops. Black coffee, Rumble in the Humble. Like you like your coffee black, huh? Oh man, it's too much. I can't do it black. And if I do, I would need some like Mexican bread, some Latin bread though. What's it called? Like an empanada or something, or you know what I'm talking about? Panaderia bread. I need some of that stuff, some sweet bread. May reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. What? Diabetes was a cause of. Okay. Data published in Nutrients showed that drinking coffee is linked to a reduced risk of type 2 diabetes. Additionally, 2018 meta-analysis of 30 studies published in Nutrition Review supports this claim. This may be due to the fat-burning support coffee offers, as well as its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects and microbiome diversity support. It may help fight cancer. Cancer is the second leading cause of death in the U.S., and developing it can be cause of several. Okay. Data published. I can just skip the first paragraph every time. Data published in 2020 in BMC Cancer shows that drinking coffee may reduce the risk of certain cancers, including liver and endometrial. While drinking coffee won't guarantee you will live your life cancer-free, it may reduce your risk of developing this condition. The bottom line, who doesn't want to live a long and healthy life? While we all know that there is no guarantee, there are some things we can do that may help keep that inevitable occurrence from happening too soon. If you're a coffee lover, rejoice in knowing that sipping your coffee favorite afternoon, etc., etc. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm wondering: if maybe this, let's say this proliferates and people go, hey, yo, we should all be drinking a bunch of coffee every day. And then people start doing that. And then 10 years from now, they go, hey, so you know how we drink coffee like a lot? We need to stop that. New studies show you are increasing this here and this there and yada, yada, yada. And so I guess time will tell. Time will tell. Yeah. PayPal sucks. Yeah. It's not always everyone's pick. But it's for some people, like I have the option there. I don't use it very much. I like my coffee like I like my woman, tall, black, and bitter, with long fake nails. Study sponsored by the Coffee Growers of America. I know, right? 3 to 5 cups of coffee. That's a lot, man. A great struggle to move funds. Oh, PayPal is? Oh, it's about, oh well, like the last time I used it seemed pretty easy. It's got they've really expanded their options there in PayPal. But yeah, other stuff nowadays makes it easier. PayPal used to be so easy in comparison to what you had to do before. Now it's like, dude, like we couldn't open Zelle, Venmo, Kofi, Cash App. There's the Patreon, Subscribe OnlyFans. Fuck it. I'll post pictures of my nipple once a week. Be like, hey, my OnlyFans. Boom. But they're a lot of these things are just so much easier to just go, yeah, bing bang boom, done. It automates. You can just move along with your life. At least I'm guessing you meant to say struggle, because stuggle isn't a word. Aiken, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome back. Black with a little cream. You can't bring your own Apex? Well, if you move large funds, it is so messed up. Oh, okay. Got you. Yeah, I don't really generally. I usually just use PayPal with friends. I've never had to use it for like big funds. PayPal owes me money. Notice the underlying effect of all the coffee benefits was to lose weight. Was it? May help fight cancer, reduce risk of type 2 diabetes, heart health, weight loss. And I practically skipped weight loss. But diabetes and weight loss are associated, but not necessarily, or not weight loss, but and weight gain, are associated, but it's still different. Heart health, cancer. I got some variety in there. All right. Do you guys want to hear about mad science? Dogs calling the police, or talking squid? I'll leave it up to you. I'm gonna play this clip while you guys think it over. Oh, what do I want to play here? See, play a little bit. There we go.
Oh, some niggas talking, but we hate the let's go. I don't want to rap no more.
All right, one more.
What the fuck? Are you fucking serious? What? You fucking cockfucker? What the fuck you think you're doing? Sneezing. Fucking filthy, dirty, fucking cockfucker.
Ay. Let me see. Mad science. We got 2 votes for mad science. Apex, I've been shortchanged, but a matter really. But S matter. Oh, but no matter really. Are the talking squid in Whyalla, South Australia? I don't know. I haven't read the article. I guess we'll find out. But I've got 2 votes for mad science from Apex and One Man Show. So I think we're going to go with mad science. So mad science. Here we go. Scientists grew tiny tear glands in a dish, then made them cry. Organoids made of tear-producing cells offered chances to study and possibly treat eye disorders. At first, it took a long time, up to a day, to make the cells cry. But with experience and a little prodding, the researchers eventually made them weep in only half an hour. What the fuck? Are they just making tear glands to make them cry? The tearful cultures reported in Cell Stem Cell on 16th March are the first tear gland organoids, 3-dimensional assemblages of cells that are designed to resemble miniature versions of organs. Organoids of the glands that produce tears could be used to study and eventually treat disorders that cause dry eyes, including an autoimmune condition called Sjögren's syndrome. Do we have any Vikings in the chat? Where's Stieg? Where the hell is Stieg? He retweeted my tweet, but is he here now when I need him to pronounce an O with 2 dots over it? No. What is that? Not to be confused with angry science. Precisely, One Man Show. Mad science got a 3rd vote. All right. Ew, that's mean science. You bastards. You must have been making SJW tear glands. Cry me a river. So, it's very promising, says this guy. In addition to their role in displaying emotions, tears help to lubricate. Hold on, I'm gonna put this coming up. Oh, that's mean science. That's freaking great. In addition to their role in displaying emotion, tears help to lubricate and protect the eye. Dry eyes can be painful, inflamed, and prone to infection. To study tear production, developmental biologist Hans Clevers, the motherfucker's name is Clevers. He better be good. Hans Clevers laboratory at the laboratory at the University Medical Center Utrecht in the Netherlands. Utrecht, I guess, in the Netherlands. How do I pronounce Sjögren's? God damn it. Whatever. The group has found ways to grow a menagerie of organoids, including miniature livers, cervical cancers, and snake venom glands. Oh, What nice big snake venom glands you have. The better to poison you with. So, tear glands, also called lacrimal glands, are a particular challenge to study, says Darlene Dart, who studies tear production at Massachusetts Eye and Ear in Boston. The glands, the whole thing is full of weird sentences because of this shit. The glands are located above each eyeball, behind the bony orbit of the eye, making them difficult to biopsy. Samples, which, when researchers get them, are often tiny, she says. Clever's lab used their expertise to work out culturing conditions for cells from mouse and human lacrimal glands to stimulate tear production. They then exposed their organoids to several chemicals, including the neurotransmitter norepinephrine. Haha, I nailed it. That relay messages between nerve cells and glands. Because the organoids lack ducts, tear production causes them to swell. If there had been a little tear duct, there would have been droplets, says Clevers. And when the team transplanted the organoids into mice, the assemblages matured and developed duct-like structures containing proteins found in tears. The crying organoids swell up with tears. That's nuts. So the team hopes that the cells can be used to study tear glands and to screen for drugs that affect tear development. Clevers and his colleagues have already used CRISPR genome editing to study tear gland development and have found that a gene called PAX6 is important in guiding cells to take on a tear gland identity. PAX6 is a known regulator of eye development. Expressing the fly version of PAX6 on the leg of a fruit fly will cause an eye to develop there. So let's hold on. So Clevers and his colleagues have already used CRISPR genome editing to study tear gland development. PAX6 is a known regulator of eye development. Expressing the fly version of PAX6 on the leg of a fruit fly will cause an eye to develop there. They're growing eyes on motherfuckers' legs over here. Amusing coincidence. Just had my biannual eye exam this morning. That is an amazing coincidence. It's pronounced as Sjogren's. Oh, Sjogren's. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. Love Sid. Fuck, I know that stands for something. They just want to expose their organoids. What the fuck is Sid? SYD. SYD. Anyway, creep factor large. I know, right? Crocodile tears. Could just stick to sad music. I am clueless, Kai. Enlighten me, please. Freak Vonk. What a name. Yeah, these people have some names. So Clever's lab is now teaming up with Dutch naturalist and television show host Freak Vonk. Oh, okay, there we go. To study structures resembling tear glands in crocodiles. The team hopes... You guys are reading ahead. Crocodile tears and shit. So the team hopes to use these organoids to study actual crocodile tears, which the reptiles use as a way to excrete salt. Really? Why do they do that? Does it protect their eyes in the water? Transplant potential. Organoids derived. They're growing eyes on the legs of flies. What the fuck? Okay, so transplant potential. Organoids derived from human cells could also eventually provide material for transplants to replace diseased or damaged tear glands. Clever's group and its collaborators have developed salivary gland organoids that will be tested in clinical trials starting this summer for people who suffer from dry mouth, a condition that can cause tooth decay and difficulty in chewing and tasting. Those salivary gland trials could serve as a testing ground to work out methods that could then be adapted for future tear gland transplants, says Dart. In the meantime, she says, The work that Clever's team has done in characterizing tear glands, including creating a detailed cell-by-cell map of the structure and their organoids, has demonstrated that the glands are more heterogeneous than was previously appreciated and could send researchers back to reinterpret old data. This has implications for a lot of studies. So, aside from growing eyes on the legs of flies, they're doing cool stuff here. Not a music coincidence. They tell me updating my lenses will cost, not an amusing coincidence, I'm guessing. They tell me updating my lenses will cost $300 per set. Oh, man. That sucks. Too bad it did happen to DeSantis. Too bad it didn't happen to DeSantis? What didn't happen? They didn't grow an eye on his leg? What happened with DeSantis? Now an organoid that could grow new teeth would be very helpful. Yeah. Well, the thing is, teeth are essentially bone. So, and then we're born with all our teeth. Like kids, if you look at, like, I guess an x-ray of a kid's skull, they already have all the teeth. It's just like in their face. And then when their baby teeth fall out, their other teeth come in, but those teeth are already there. It's not like they had to grow them over time, right? Like they grew with the kids and then they grew into replace the things and their face filled out and stuff. And so I don't know. I think that would have to be like a calcium culture or something like that, or carbon. Like some kind of a common whatever the hell teeth are made of. I don't know shit about teeth, so I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't know shit about teeth. Organoid to replace hair follicles, maybe. True. You tackle that problem at the root. Yeah. Hold on. Let me take this down. See what's next and figure out the roadmap here. So let me see. Let's do a funny one next. Yeah, man. All right. I'd like some extra hair, says Aiken. Now you're talking one-man show. All right, y'all. Check it out. 2 dogs. I managed to call the police 16 times in 30 minutes. And the internet is in stitches. So, if there's something strange in your neighborhood, who are you going to call? 911, of course. But there's one emergency that stomps out the others. An intruder at your door? Child's play. Okay, I'm going to skip the stuff. 2 pups faced just that situation. And once they got their paws on a phone, they called the popo to file a complaint. But they didn't call once. They dialed 16 times in the span of 30 minutes. Before we get to the details of the story, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so turning up emotional faders. What the? I've never heard that before. Keep repeating self-hating phrases. I have heard enough of these voices, almost like I have no choice. Sorry, I got distracted by a Lady Gaga song. Oh, I see. That makes sense now. You're really wasting my time with this article, Mr. Guy here, whoever wrote this. Lakeville, Minnesota's police department had a very curious day back in February 2019 when the 911 dispatcher kept receiving calls from the same number. The idea of 911 is simple. When you need help, regardless of the type of emergency, as long as it's life-threatening, there's an easy-to-remember 3-digit number that can never be used for anything else. When a call goes silent, the dispatcher is required to call back. And if they can't, they're supposed to send the police. However, what happens when you hear barking at the other end of the line with calls coming in nonstop? Well, you send a couple of officers to check on the situation, of course. So 2 officers were sent to investigate, concerned that someone could be unable to speak or move. By the time we got there, they had gotten 3 more 911 calls in that span of time. In a couple of them, they heard dogs barking in the background, but no human voices at all. The dispatchers figured out the address isn't quite as quick or seamless as movies. So the dispatcher does not see your actual location. Instead, dispatch centers have to ask your wireless carrier for location information. Okay, so it's approximately within 300 meters. That's about 3 football fields. Oh, geez. What they found was a lot more humorous. Remy and Bomber, a hound mix, and his papillion partner greeted the officers after the homeowner allowed them entry. Upon arriving, 2 officers believed no one was present, yet the calls kept coming. Officer Roberts reached out to the homeowners, asking whether they were able to go inside to double check, and once permission was granted, she and her partner, Officer Emily Bars, ventured in, only to meet 2 excited canines, Remy and Bomber. They barked at first. They were a little timid. Let me see. When the officer walked into the home, it was on emergency. So, officers walked into the home office during the inspection. She found a forgotten cell phone lying on the desk. It was on emergency call only. So the dogs would have only had to hit the screen with their paw or their nose, and that would have enabled them to call 911. They believe that one of the pups could have reached the phone by standing on his hind legs, but it's more likely that one jumped up on the chair and attacked the phone. But even their owner found the explanation of the 911 calls unlikely. He found, so dogs are back on the phone now. Duplicate call, pending incident. Another call on the phone. Duplicate call 7, 8, 9, 10. So he didn't believe them until they played the audio back for him from the calls. 16 calls in total. So under penal code, it's a crime to make a false report of an emergency, one punishable by when you're in county jail and a $1,000 fine. But yeah, liable for. We hope to help learn their lesson. So yeah, anyways, it worked out fine because it's like it's dogs and it happens. But 3 minutes to get to the house, or you could mean life or death. So yeah, I guess some people bitched. Of course, everyone always finds a reason. But I thought that was pretty cute. The dog's calling 911. All right, what else we got? Okay, talking Squid. I got Puppy 911. Coffee. Okay. All right, cool. The next 2 are the last ones. We can talk about whatever. But let me take a break and chat with you guys for a minute. The 3-letter agency needs to be dismantled. Yeah, dude, they've been like for decades, more of their life than not. Essentially, for most of its life, the agency has been playing dirty and setting people up left and right. Sadly, I'm a victim of that atrocious phenomenon called male pattern baldness. Just one more thing to live with, at least for now. Anyone who is upset about T returning is not paying attention. Yeah, right? But was the cat performing CPR? Hey, Vigilante Williamson. Bro, yo, in case anyone out there has not seen it, you need to check out Vigilante Williamson's channel. And when you see him with his mask, homeboy looks sick. That mask is out of control. I'm a little disappointed you didn't make it yourself, but it looks fire. So fuck it. Like, good job, man. It looks dope. It looks super legit, y'all. You know, check out his mask. Hey, Ferdin. Friend and fat-fingered boomer here. Is anyone talking about the BRA? BRA? The BRA, the bra? Well, the raid we did talk about the raid earlier a little bit. The raid on Trump's house, pretty much that they're just trying to pin something on him. They're trying to make it so he can't run in 2024 because they already got caught cheating this time. And but even if it's not gone to court, and if it does go, if Trump does, the thing is, if Trump does get elected, there is now a mountain of evidence and like a documentary movie and all kinds of evidence of foul play and cheating and election rigging and stuff. So he would have plenty of stuff to go, oh hey, look at all this stuff that we need to prosecute people for. Let's do it, because right now no one's going to get prosecuted for that stuff. But if he comes back, they will. Yay, a bot. Yeah, baby. Nailed it. Thanks, Vidge. V-dubs, my man, the superhero. Yeah, I have no handcrafty skill. I don't know about that, bro. BRI? Yes, the Belt and the Road Initiative, the Silk Road 2.0. It's more bots. It's more bot talk. I like how in the middle of that, there's like one message from Mario Fernandez. Fat fingered it myself. Thanks, One Man Show. Oh yeah, I see One Man Show in there too. Message deleted. Thanks for the teamwork, fellers. I appreciate it. So let's read this cannibal squid. Change color to speak in a way that resembles human language. So they can change their colors to speak in a way that resembles human language. That's some crazy shit. So it's a visual language. So the jumbo flying squid is a cannibalistic predator. Jumbo flying squid is a cannibalistic predator with long tentacles covered in up to 200 suckers, each lined with razor-sharp teeth. Despite their cannibalistic tendencies, the squid hunts in schools of over 1,000 individuals. Damn, are they little squids? Researchers found that the squids have developed a complex language based on flickering pigments that is eerily close to human syntax. In 2000, The Onion published a provocative thought experiment. How quickly would humans fall from the top of the animal kingdom if dolphins, who have a greater cranial capacity than us, are arguably more sadistic, had the ability to grab things? At the time, it seemed funny. However, 20 years later, two marine biologists made a creepy discovery regarding cannibalistic squid that are exceptionally well equipped at grasping things with their teeth-covered tentacles. The squid use human-like syntax to communicate with changing pigmentation patterns, teeth-covered tentacles, and cannibalistic tendencies. The jumbo flying squid is the fiercest of all the cephalopods, a group that comprises squid, octopi, and cuttlefish. When the 5-foot-long predator spots its prey, that's a big squid, it ejects a burst of water from a siphon, torpedoing itself at a speed of up to 15 miles per hour, nearly 3 times the speed of the fastest human swimmer. When the prey is within reach, the squid ensnares it with 2 long tentacles covered up to 200 suckers, etc., etc. Their prey consists of small fish and crustaceans, but they are also notoriously cannibalistic, devouring their fellow squid at the mere hint of weakness. A 2010 study analyzed the stomach contents of over 2,000 squid off the coast of Chile. The task proved to be alarmingly tricky. As soon as a fellow squid was hooked, the others would rush it and start chomping away. Half the stomachs the researchers investigated contained the beaks of jumbo flying squid. Surprisingly, these cannibalistic hunters are highly social creatures, traveling in schools of up to 1,200 individuals. When the school hunts, it appears to be a free-for-all feeding frenzy. That's nuts. They hunt in schools of 1,200 fish, and they will eat you if you show the tiniest sign of weakness. In 2020, however, marine biologists discovered that jumbo flying squid are surprisingly coordinated. Despite their large numbers, their squid rarely bumped into each other. The scientists hypothesized that the flickering pigments allowed the squid to quickly communicate complex messages, such as when it was preparing to attack and what it was targeting. So the researchers, jumbo flying squid used human-like syntax. The researchers observed that the squid displayed 12 distinct pigmentation patterns in a variety of sequences, similar to how humans arrange words in a sentence. For example, squid darkened while pursuing prey and then shifted to a half light, half dark pattern immediately before striking. Then researchers hypothesized that these were whole body pigment changes signaled a precise action, such as I'm about to attack. More interestingly, the researchers also believe the squid used subtle pigment changes to provide more context to the action. For example, they sometimes flashed pale stripes along the torso before darkening, possibly denoting the type or location of prey. This suggested that the squid may arrange the patterns to modify the meaning of the other patterns, creating what humans call syntax. Unfortunately, the researchers didn't have enough data to uncover the meaning of these subtle cues, but it might be essential for communicating with our future overlords. But that would be awesome. That means once we figure out and decode their language, we could make an LED squid that communicates with them for us. And then we could actually have back and forth conversation with Squid. That would be wild, y'all. Imagine if we had back and forth conversation with these guys. These guys? That's nuts. Cool, says Panda Power. Okay, Squid, say antediluvian. I'm taking notes. They're like, oh, you mean before the flood? Oh, yeah, we still tell stories about that, man. Tell me more, Mr. Squid. ¿Qué tal, guy? ¿Qué tal, Mario Fernandez? I'm good, man. Just chilling, doing a show, hanging out with y'all. Reading about super smart squids. Self-regulating squid population. Might learn a lesson here. Yeah, right. We used to eat our week. Like in the movie 300. So the squid that are going to be lunch have been predetermined before they start hunting. Well, no, when they're hunting other animals. But if one of them shows a sign of weakness, then they're like, it's go time. And then they turn into Klingons all of a sudden. What's the pattern for I taste like trash? I keep forget about the end of this meme. And then the squid would eat the LED squid. You're different. You do not belong. And then it gets a stomach ache, and metal squid bursts out of the real squid and goes, "Is there anyone else that was feeling peckish? Huh? Anyone at all? Yeah, I didn't think so." Let me bounce this out real quick. All right, I have a couple health things here. I have some other articles pulled up if you want to talk about them. This one's pretty interesting. But let's do the last one that I have in the title, and then we can talk about a flamethrower and an ancient Chinese Nostradamus making predictions about the modern day. Does that sound good? All squid organizing squid against us. Oh, AI squid organizing squid against us. Or worse, the organic squid as LED squid. What's up with that weird accent? Something fishing swimming around here. All right. Whoops. Wrong button there. All right. I'm going to play a little something while I get some more. Pour myself some more water. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be back in a minute. Hold on. Wait, where is it? There it is. Hey, there we go. That's better. That's better. I was getting super thirsty. All right. So, spirituality. It's been a while, I think, since I've had an article to read about spirituality and its contribution to mental health. A neglected construct in an age of anxiety, depression, and addiction. A neglected construct. I like the phrasing here. Who's this? Sebastian Salicru? Psychology Insights for a New World. You kind of look like Robin Williams. And I like your phrasing here. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Spirituality has been defined as an expression of the transcendent ways in which to fulfill human potential. Spirituality is a recognized psychological construct that is different from religiosity and has transcultural applicability. Extensive research evidence indicates that spirituality is important in treating psychological conditions. That is a beautiful painting. Damn, that's dope. That's fire, my friend. All right, so spirituality has become a topic of much interest in recent times in the scientific community. This includes the convergence of advances related to the role of spirituality in self-help groups, health psychology, psychiatry, and consciousness research. Spirituality as a psychological construct and therapeutic factor. Spirituality has traditionally been considered an elusive concept that is difficult to investigate. Hence, its role in psychological well-being has been seen as largely absent. More recently, however, spirituality has been rightfully placed in the contemporary psychology. This includes meta-theoretical propositions that explain it as a legitimate psychological construct, which differs from religiosity and has transcultural applicability. While spirituality may include religion, it has been defined as an expression of the transcendent ways to fulfill human potential, and as a synonym for constructs such as hope, meaning, wholeness, harmony, and transcendence. O'Reilly, 2004. Spirituality has been recognized as an important feature of the therapeutic process and a contributor to improving life satisfaction and well-being, and reducing antisocial behavior, substance abuse, and suicidal rates. For example, recent contributions in schema therapy, an increasingly popular model embraced by clinicians for working with people with multiple disorders, explain spirituality as a natural wisdom or spirituality that is not necessarily channeled through institutional religion, and which provides a sense of strength and direction in the face of loss and adversity. Similarly, recent advances in health psychology have developed measures to assess spirituality. Really? To assess spirituality? A new framework in healthcare for a better understanding of spirituality is proposed as an important aspect of the healthcare research. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Research evidence supporting spirituality. A body of research evidence indicates that spirituality plays an important role in treating medical and psychological conditions, and that any form of psychotherapy exploring the depth of the human psyche will eventually reach the spiritual domain. Meta-analytic results of 31 studies investigating spirituality-oriented psychotherapies provide Meta-analytic results of 31 studies investigating spiritually oriented psychotherapies provide empirical evidence of their benefits to individuals experiencing various psychological conditions such as anxiety, eating disorders, depression, and stress. Contemporary contributions in consciousness report the positive and causal associations between spiritual well-being and mental health, as well as supporting evidence for using spiritual experiences to treat conditions such as addiction, depression, and anxiety to positively transform lives. Recent contributions to psychiatry assert that state-of-the-art clinical psychiatry seeks to provide successful treatment of persons with mental illness in a comprehensive approach, integration, social and spiritual aspects. Finally, recent advances derived from religious scientific research examining the efficacy of 12-step programs initially spawned from Alcoholics Anonymous and the treatment of addiction have been found to be effective standalone interventions for substance use disorder, as well as effective adjunct professional clinical practices. Despite earlier doubts and criticisms from academia today, the evidence for the efficacy of 12-step interventions is compelling. Spirituality is a central construct, a therapeutic factor, and mechanism for of change inherent in 12-step programs. I recently saw this Netflix show, How to Change Your Mind, and it's all about psychedelics and their therapeutic effects. And a couple of the law enforcement officers who were a big part of the war on drugs, who were big pushers of that and organizers of that, they are now advocates of using certain hallucinogens to help people recover from PTSD and for therapeutic purposes. So there's a lot of, on a lot of different fronts, we're starting to approach drugs and spirituality differently, which is nice. Not drugs, but like hallucinogens. Okay, where am I? At least you didn't use New Age. Try not to laugh at this article. Hey there, everyone. How's it going? How's it going, Nick? Oh shit, more sick. Just as I was saying, I haven't got any sex box in a little bit. They're showing me love, so I don't feel forgotten. How sweet of them. How sweet of them. Neuroscience, consciousness, and spirituality. Given the progress and convergence outlines thus far, it's not at all surprising that neuroscience and the clinical benefits of spiritual practices have become major drivers of recent scientific inquiry. Contemporary consciousness research provides emerging proof of concept evidence of spirituality by asserting that 1, the mind is separate from the brain, 2, spirit and soul are comparable to energy and information that exist in the vacuum of space, 3, individuals can receive intuitive information that is accurate and useful in their individual and collective lives, and 4, physical and psychological health can be fostered by active, loving spiritual process. The wisdom of Carl Jung. Almost a century ago, Carl Jung noticed that many people in his day were afflicted by debilitating feelings of insignificance, inadequacy, and hopelessness. In his collected works, Jung concluded that such feelings were caused by what he called spiritual problem of modern man. Spiritual practices, where to begin? From a personal perspective and professional capacity, I dare to say, without exaggeration, that spiritual practices could save anyone years of suffering and or psychotherapy. Not surprisingly, in recent times, multiple authors, spiritual teachers, some of whom have become international bestsellers, have been disseminating the message of spirituality. Finally, an alternative starting point to access your spirituality is to consider the following distinction of the self, provided over a century ago by William James, a founder of the psychological movement. In brief, this relates to the I and the me in self-referential awareness. The self as I, the knower or higher self, relates to the self as a subject of experience, self as subject, which also relates to meditation experiences and studies linked to the notion of mindfulness and other Buddhist constructs. So the causal agent, the thinker or observer who does the thinking or observing, is also responsible for self-awareness and self-knowledge. The me, the known self, relates to the self as the object of the experience or cognition, self as object. This distinction in self-referential awareness has reemerged recently in neurocognitive science, particularly in experimental studies investigating the phenomenological self and consciousness. Is that it? Yeah. So, like ancient lessons about the self, about the ego, about the soul, about consciousness we've now found our way all the way back around there with our science and through deduction and observation. So that's awesome. Eldritch Lord Haster, good to see you, dude. Welcome, bienvenidos, amigo. What's up with the spam dating site? This is a first for me. Oh, really? Oh, we see this all the time. It's a first. I probably jinxed it by talking about them earlier. I was like, I haven't seen them in a while, and then they popped up. Interesting. I study acupuncture and acupressure that works with the chi energy. What's up, cool chili girl? Really? I study acupuncture and acupressure. What's the difference? I'm familiar with acupuncture. Acupressure sounds intuitively like it sounds like I get what it is, but could you get into that a little bit? Do you mind explaining acupressure? But do you mean the way that one refers to the self is a part of working with chi energy? The amphetamine reference in the YouTube handle is funny. Tina, hell yeah, it is. That's right. That's way earlier. Okay. Okay, fuck my dude. Did I call you from the void? I enjoy red tea, low caffeine, and lowers your cholesterol. Really? Red tea? I've never heard of it. I want to know what's in it aside from the color red. It better taste like red. Oh, I got another one coming here. I can't see it yet. Cool chili girl. All good. The same acupuncture with needles, acupressure, no needles. Oh, okay. So it's the same like energy points and the same nerves and muscles, etc. Same thing, different application. Cool. I didn't realize Haster knows this channel, knew of this channel. Oh yeah, I've known Eldritch Lord Haster for a while. I think I met Eldritch Lord Haster back when like I was on the soup, on the midnight soup all the time. I used to be on there all the time back in early 2020 or early mid 2020. I think mid 2020 is probably more accurate. Is that rosea tea? Hibiscus tea? Yeah, the red tea. I am curious about that. What is red tea? It's all good, just not sleeping. Oh, well, I'll keep you company. Keep you company, Haster. I'm sorry, all mana done goofed. Sorry, all mana done goofed. What did you do? What do you mean you goofed, mana? I didn't realize Haster. 2021, I think. Oh, really? I thought I'd known you for longer than that. It's all a blur. Those last 2 years have been just kind of a whole thing. Yep, chi energy like a martial arts. No, I know what you're talking about with chi energy. Yeah, I've been watching more. Cool chili girl. Are you familiar with Robert Sepper here on YouTube? Robert Sepper talks about esoteric knowledge, hidden history, all that stuff. But he also talks about Eastern teachings, chi energy, or like he doesn't like he's not like a teacher. He's an anthropologist, and so he talks about this stuff as it relates to different spiritual beliefs and he connects everything really nicely. But Robert Sepper, he recently he dropped a video about fasting and he's talked about fasting and how it affects your chi energy and your physical health, and what was the other one? It was the sex thing. Damn it, I forgot. It was not it was a monk, I think, talking about not masturbating. And so you're saving, essentially you're not doing that, and you're like between fasting and then not being sexually like active, you're harnessing your chi and your energy, you're focusing your chi energy. Yeah, sub to him. Nice. Good shit. Phone ringing. I wonder who it could be. Oh, one man show. Oh, she's coming and knocking. She's just gonna show up and be like, well, you gave me cookies. I wanted to bring something else back. Someone calls me this late. I think she might be realizing, what a great guy she had. Someone calls me this late, they better be in the hospital. Is that the only reason you would want someone calling you at this hour? I would have been more respectful if I had known the King in Yellow watched this channel than to say his name. Oh, okay. The King in Yellow. Oh, this is who you're talking about? The King in Yellow? I was confused by that earlier. Hang on, I missed that one. Oh yeah. Yeah, there was it wasn't a monk, but like he was talking about chi energy and at what age, how much you should ejaculate at different ages, and stuff like that. My ex drinks 8 to 10 cups of Spanish cafe per day, which leads to anger management issues. Funny enough, huh? Mario, I feel like you're watching the show but like 20 minutes behind or 30 minutes behind. 8 to 10 cups of coffee per day. That's too much, man. That is way too much. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but it sounds like too much. All right. Let me see what else I got. If I got anything else, I like the spirituality is coming more into focus these days as something that we should focus on. All right, I'm gonna finish it off with like a fun story. Okay, here we go. Dad invents flamethrower for kids to play at home. Best toy ever. Look at this shit. Dude. That is really cool. So it's just a freaking leaf blower with the thing made to look like fire. That's freaking awesome. Fun-loving Canadian dad Daniel Hashimoto successfully converted a household leaf blower into a flamethrower that his children use to scorch around their backyard. They've declared it's the best toy ever in a disarming video that's now incinerating the internet. To the children, it was not a deadly weapon, but more a dynamic and giggle-inducing obstacle. Their father, Hashimoto, a 39-year-old animation worker from Prince Edward Island, told South Wales News Service they had a friend over to play on the piano, and we decided to let them have some supervised play with the electric leaf blower. The DIY device might look diabolical, but the burst of flame is actually a very harmless blaze of flame-colored silk fabric. Hashimoto's rationale: he and his wife Mandy are hoping to inspire creativity for the kids. That's dope. Wait, what's going on? Stop it. Hold on. What the hell? Okay, there we go. All right. Sorry, that was tripping on me. Okay, so far it's paid off. The only reason Hashimoto isn't catching heat for endangering his two tots is because the flamethrower only expels strips of silk color to look like realistic fire. So they just painted the silk to look like fire. That's dope. So we decided to see how the lightweight fabric might play with the blower. The result was even more spectacular than we imagined. Now the kids play games like flame tag or jump rope over the embers. They even reenact scenes similar to Nickelodeon show Avatar: The Last Airbender. The children all took turns chasing each other in a game of flame tag. We also played a jump rope over the flames game, and the children acted out a firebending play. Even before the landscaping faux torch came to be, Hashimoto put his leaf blower to good use with the kids. The playfully pyro patriarch added, "We hovered ping pong balls, did slow motion videos of our hair blowing in the wind, tried inflating a fitted sheet like a big marshmallow, and finally the flamethrower. When you're a kid, playtime is epic. You can imagine larger than life scenarios." Dude, that's awesome. Hashimoto said that this sort of creativity go a long way in development of children. I believe that most children can turn this kind of imagination into being good at improvising and dealing with challenges. We definitely want to encourage imaginative play, creative problem solving, and inventing a fun new game out of what's lying around. So, fuck yeah, bro. Flamethrower. That's dope. Let me see where I left off here. Max, let me see. Clearly, gonna have to examine my patterns of behavior. I thought you'd be awake, and I can't sleep. Well, she was right, wasn't she? They have flippity flopped on that since the 70s. Coffee good, coffee bad. I know, right? It just goes back and forth. Like, too much coffee is no good. Oh, you need to drink more coffee. Regular consumption of coffee is good for you, but 5 to 6 cups a day, eat my ass. Nito says Haster. Nice, yeah, right? Crepe paper fire. Hey, Boosh, how you doing? Just in time for a fun story. I guess cloth is more likely. Yeah. I was like, you made a flamethrower for his kids? What? And then I saw this. I was like, that makes more sense than what I was thinking, but still cool. Still really freaking cool. He's a super soaker. But that's the opposite of a flamethrower, though. It kind of ruins the illusion. You're like, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Can I get a fucking towel? It did. It was fun, says Johaser. Mario. Hey, Billy, how you doing? I always wanted a flamethrower. I even promised not to play with it in the house. That is a smart promise to make, Billy, because you're showing your parents, like, look, I know there are risks, and I am ready to be responsible with the flamethrower. I will only play with it outside. Clearly not indoors. I love it, dude. That's unfortunate that you never got one, but I'm pretty sure you would have handled it responsibly. It was probably a price tag thing back in the day. Flamethrowers haven't been a cheap thing. There's never really they haven't had like a big market, you know? I bet it's a pain to repack after use. Why would it be? It just goes in a tube. You just go just tuck it back in and just stuff it back in the tube. Or yeah, it seems pretty simple. I didn't see how they have it attached. What is this crap? That's a different story that video's playing. Oh well. This promotes violence. Adult dating site is back. I must say this is a comfy place to hang out in the morning. Oh, nice. Cool. Thank you, Mario. I'm glad I can help you chill out in the morning. Then one of the kids turns into a jetpack. Turns it into a jetpack. Yeah, dude. See, like if it had enough force for that, that'd be dope. But I guess what's the closest they could do to that? The closest they could do to that is hang you like a piñata. Like hang a kid like a piñata and just pull him and let him fly and jump around and do his thing. Stage play style. What a great imagination. Right? That's freaking awesome. And then that's a nice light leaf blower. That's a battery powered one. so it's light enough for the kids to carry around. Like 10, 20 years ago, nah, it wouldn't. You like your kids would have to carry this heavy ass gas powered machine, but nowadays they got this. Be gone, thought not. Be gone, thought bot. Promise not to set the dog ablaze. Oh yeah, I wonder how if they have a dog, how it reacted to it. If I were a dog, I'd freak the fuck out. And after you freak out a dog one time, they're like, no, I don't trust that thing. No, I don't trust that thing. It freaked me out one time. I'm not letting it do it to me twice. Listen to it on the phone. I smell booze. Weird. That is super weird. You got a good nose, one man show. You can smell booze through the phone. Did old man Kai play with a flamethrower? Oh, that's not old man Kai. Hold on. Let me
Yeah, there I am. Hey, it's me. I'm old now. Yeah, I played with a flamethrower too. There may or may not be a couple charred bodies somewhere in the forest due to a flamethrower accident in the 40s. But, that's just maybe not. It's a hypothetical. The thing about playing with flamethrowers is that sometimes people get burned alive, and then you never play with flamethrowers ever again. Can we move on from the topic?
I guess old man Kai does have some experience with flamethrowers. Thoughtbot only wants to tease you, not please you. All right, that's all I've got really to run through for tonight. I've got a few more articles here. Highly processed foods linked to accelerated cognitive decline. Game of Thrones star Sean Bean says intimacy coordinators spoil the spontaneity, decries censorship. Let me just go through them real quick, see if you guys want to read any of them. The strength of the strong force, accounting for 99% of ordinary mass in the universe. 5 reasons to hold on to old silica gel packets. And ancient poem written by Chinese Nostradamus Liu Bowen predicts when the COVID's pandemic will end. I'll do this later. Leave me alone. Okay, fine. Don't go away then. Jesus. Oh, okay. Okay. Whatever. I guess that thing is stuck there. So yeah, those are they. If y'all are curious about any of them. Let me see. Oh dear, old man Kai. Accident. Yeah, son of a bitch. I'm just gonna keep my
avatar like this so that I can just change willy-nilly. Like, watch, I'm old,
I'm young.
I'm old,
I'm young.
and I'm old again. All right. So, yeah, accident, pound of power. I don't like the insinuations of the quotation marks here, buddy. Have you ever played with a flamethrower? We should get together sometime. I'll show you how it works. But, yeah, accidents happen. Accidents happen out in the middle of the desert when there's no witnesses. It happens. Asking questions just brings up a lot of bad feelings for no reason. Their deaths have been mourned for decades. Just leave it alone.
What a slingshot. Why do the guys I go with always turn into assholes except for you? Question of the ages. I don't know. That's like, why are you asking me that question? Like, that's not a question for me. It's a question for you. Because like, what you're not choosing the other guys. You're like, I don't know what's different about them. I told you I was cool. I was pretty clear from the get-go. I'm a cool motherfucker. What Confucius say?
I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt.
Oh, what did Confucius say? Okay, hold on. Let me go see. Let's see what Confucius said. Flamethrower, leaf blower, same thing. All right, let's see. What did Confucius say? I'm gonna zoom it in a little bit. All right, here we go. Ancient poem written by Chinese Nostradamus Liu Baowen predicts when COVID's pandemic will end. According to this guy, Liu Baowen, often called the Chinese Nostradamus, wrote a poem called The 10 Worries, which apparently gives out a series of prophecies from the Ming Dynasty. It mentions a terrible calamity that will happen between the years of the rat and the pig. This prediction coincides with the origins of the virus, which started and rose to prominence in the zodiac years of the pig and rat in 2019-2020. Notably, Chinese New Year in 2019 was on February 5th. Every Chinese year is symbolized by an animal, and 2019 was the year of the pig. In 2020, the Chinese New Year was on January 25th, and it started the year of the rat. In the poem, there is a passage that reads, "All will pass in the dragon and snake years." This indicates that the epidemic may not stop until the years 2024 and 2025. Oh, well, that's funny. We've been saying that. A lot of us around here have been saying, oh, watch, by the time the 2024 rolls around, election time, all of a sudden it's all going to be gone and fixed, huh? Which correspond to the Chinese zodiac signs of the dragon and snake, respectively. Mainland China had a series of epidemics during 2019 and 2020, including the African swine fever, bubonic plague, and most recently, the thing. I don't want to say it because of YouTube, you know? Liu's inscription most likely made reference to this time in history. Liu was a Taoist master in addition to being a knowledgeable and honorable prime minister. Numerous prophecies, including the well-known pancake poem, were left behind by him. While the rest of his prophecies have yet to be realized, many of them have been confirmed over time. Oh, there's more. A dreadful catastrophe that will take place during the Dharma ending period is described in Liu's Mount Taibai inscription, which was discovered following an earthquake. That's interesting. There are predictions of a terrible catastrophe occurring during the Dharma ending time around the turn of the century in numerous civilizations all around the world. Buddha predicted approximately 2,500 years ago that his Dharma could only be transmitted for 500 years. Then would come the Dharma ending period, during which the people would no longer be able to find salvation through Buddhism. Oh, what? That's a thing? His Dharma could... What? His Dharma? What exact... Okay. Some critics claim that there is no proof that Liu Baowen wrote the said poem. They assert that the poem may have actually been composed of an unidentified emperor, by an unidentified emperor who used it as political ploy to defend the disasters that occurred under his rule. He claimed the document to be from Liu Baowen to give it legitimacy. What do you guys think? I didn't know. What's this about the Buddha thing? So only through no longer be able to find salvation through Buddhism? So only 500 years after the Buddha. Like, you've got 500 years. Make it count. That's nuts. Huh. So what do you guys think about the prophecy? Because you're thinking with your pussy brain, not your head brain. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Oh, is it the leaf blower comment? Like, what? Where's that coming from? Or is it me with something I said? Because you're thinking with your. Okay, hold on. I've heard this exact thing more than once. I like the ratio of naughty to nice. It's 999 to 1 or something. I've heard the exact thing more than once. Like the ratio of naughty to nice. This is the year. That's the thing. A lot of people make judgments about the other gender, the other sex because of past experiences, and they just assume like, oh well, guys just do this, and then they treat a guy that's not gonna do it like they're gonna do it, and then realize like, oh, that guy was like actually pretty chill, but then now they have to do extra work to get like back in his good graces, because it's hard to be like, so I kind of treated you like you're one of those other guys, and then the other day when you came to help me anyways, I realized you're not. And then they have to, reassess. But a lot of times everyone, as we get older, we all bring more and more baggage into relationships with us. This is the year of the tiger, by the way. Damn right it is, baby. I'm 36 this year. Year of the tiger. It's a good year, biatch. I call shenanigans. Oh, hey, early in the year, tiger. I moved to Vegas. Nice. I call shenanigans. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Convenient. Most girls are attracted to bad boys. Then they want to go home to a nice guy. Problem is, nice guys don't like loose morals in women. Yeah. They call it lung AIDS, Kai. Lung AIDS. Thank you. I'll use that from now on, or I'll try to remember. Can't say those kinds of things to her. Oh, that's what this was. No, wait. That's what this was because you're thinking with your pussy brain. Okay. I can't say those kinds of things to her. Fake news, even back then. Yeah, right? Fake news goes way back. There's always been propaganda out there. Honestly, that's what brought about the Spanish-American War, was newspapers just putting out fake news because they wanted to sell newspapers. I thought it was the year of the monkey. Of the monkey foe. Yeah, this whole monkey thing is I don't know if it's BS or like if it's just overblown, but I'm not buying into that shit again. She was always comfortable around me, or at least she appeared to be. It felt as if she was, so I took it as sincere. Maybe she was, but like there's, a lot of times we don't know all the factors that people are taking into their calculations or that people are considering, or their past traumas. And you kind of got to gauge people's level of awareness to see if they actually realize what they did and why they did it. Because if they can point that out, it's way less likely that they'll actually do it again. If they've like lost your trust and but they've pinpointed why they did that, then it's more likely that they've made a conscious effort to think about what they've done, analyze it, and seek to do better. Otherwise, they don't really have, it's not much. I don't know why I'm bothering to think about this issue at all. She burned the relationship. I know why you're thinking about it. What? You can't say lung AIDS to her? Be gone, thought. Be gone, Thoughtbot, or please me, one of the two. Right, robot sex? Or get the fuck out. Let me check this real quick. All right, yeah, I'm still good. So yeah, this is what Confucius said. Confucius say, but yeah, I can't believe this shit. Wait, where is it? Intimacy coordinators. That's so lame. Intimacy coordinators. Okay, first we have to get permission from the actor and the actress to make sure that they're both like Comfortable? Are you comfortable? Yes. Are you comfortable? Okay. Okay, you can call action now. Fuck off. So yeah, that's all I got to cover. The other stuff is kind of, highly processed foods linked to accelerated cognitive decline. Not really a surprise. Intimacy coaches are lame. Strength of the strong force is strong. Not surprising. It accounts for 99% of ordinary mass. The silica gel packets thing I'm a little curious about, but this article's a little bit long. Well, I could just skip to the 5 things at the end. If you guys want. See, I shouldn't have talked about the robots. I done fucked up. I will make passionate love to a machine if I have to. I do. It's too bad I don't have anything even close to robot related. I have Jesus, the prostate one. I do want cookies though. I do kind of want some cookies. I'm gonna leave you guys a little something so I can get cookies. It's cookie time, motherfucker.
Category is people who annoy you. Niggers. Huh?
Oh, naggers, of course. Naggers. Right.
Can we cut to,
I made it. Silica packets. All right. YouTube ad advert with 2 ladies laying next to each other asking for permission to scissor. What? What are you talking about, Aiken? Oh my god. She's pushing really hard for reconciliation. I don't want to be mean toward her. That isn't my nature. Well, you want to talk about it, one man show? You've got a captive audience here. We could all discuss the merits of reconciliation. What's stopping you? What are the pluses and minuses? Do you think she actually would do it again, or do you think that she's come to realize, what's where are you at with it? Because you're gonna have to have a real clear and concise conversation, one way or the other. Because that was a hard line that you drew. Loyalty. So, all right, I'll check that one out. It then said, always ask for permission. Just put a baby in her, you weird old man. All right, let's do the silica packets. So, 5 reasons to hold on to old silica gel packets. There's all this stuff in this article. Top producer, major exporter of these things, etc. Nobody cares. So, here are the 5 reasons. Keep meaningful papery goods safe. Passports, birth certificates, insurance papers are all easier to use when they aren't soaking wet. While they may survive around in the washing machine or dryer, keeping them as dry as possible makes the most sense. Silica gel packets can do just the trick for your box of important papers. Paper-based heirlooms. Think grandma's wedding photo album or your children's handmade holiday decorations. Also frequently threatened by moisture, leaks, humidity. That's a good point. Throwing these tuck some silica packets into your memory box and breathe a little easier. That's a good point. Yeah, you could just throw these into something that's full of paper where that's stored somewhere that might get muggy, and it keeps it. It's okay. Protect or revive electronics. Really? You'll need quite a few to be effective. But keeping silica gel packets packed away with cameras, film, videotapes, laptops, and other water-sensitive electronics and accessories can keep them safe until subsequent use. Dropped your phone or tablet in the bath? Try using a slew of silica gel packets to absorb the water out of the electronics and bring it back from a watery grave. Abate rust and tarnish concerns. Metal tools, razors, or materials risk rusting if exposed to moisture. Add some silica gel packets to your toolbox and reduce the chance of exposure. You can also use packets to mitigate tarnish or corrosion of metal jewelry. So stick some in your jewelry box. Draw out your travel gear. The ickiest part about swimming is figuring out how to bring home soggy bathing suit. But storing this suit with the silica gel packets can help wick that moisture away and make it easier to transport. And that goes for other gear too. Preserve unique, special purpose, or expensive materials. Leather and sports gear might be fine in a bit of rain, but prolonged exposure to moisture can ruin, stain, or mildew different specialty fabrics. Any box of seasonal clothing that you only use once a year, think holiday sweaters, might get wet long before you open them up and realize it. Silica gel packets tucked into pockets and between layers of fabrics can absorb water before anything is ruined. All right, so there's some good reasons to be saving these things. I actually thought about that recently. I don't know what I got, but there was one of these gel packets in there, and I was like, I'm gonna save that thing because these things are handy. I don't remember if I actually saved it. I hope I did, but I don't know where it is. So I'm hoping I didn't just throw it away like out of absent-mindedness, because I had the explicit thought that I wanted to save it. I was like, I want to start saving these. I had that thought. I want to start saving these gel packets because they're handy. I can use them for shit. It might be over here in this desk. I got a little drawer there for handy doodads. But honestly, I don't remember if I got it or if I saved it. Oh, okay, got you, buddy. I just put a bit. Well done, my man. She's gonna rinse and repeat. Then I told her to fuck off. Permission to ride the Hershey Highway on camera. Interesting. I have a tendency to collect these things. No idea why. Well, they're very useful. I mean, I guess you could just start making them rain, sprinkling them around your belongings, and to keep things safe. Rice is equally effective for electronics. True. Yeah, I've done the rice thing. The rice thing works. Put your like wet phone in rice. You're good. I walk with the Lady of Chaos. Once one goes down the path of ruin, there is no coming back. Hey, Sam. How you doing? Hey, everyone. Hope you're all well. Thanks, Sam. Hope you're well, too. You and Nick. Hope you all are having a good time over there in Oz. I saved them from nori packets. Nice. Probably beef jerky. Sam. Hey there, Boosh. Yeah, everyone's giving love to Sam. So that's all stuff you can do with your silica gel packets. All good reasons to save them. And some of those are really practical. I hadn't thought about them. I was mostly thinking about food and like other stuff. Like when I need to dry something and I can't like sometimes you need to get the moisture out of shit. I had a very practical example the other day. Now it doesn't come to me. Just remember not to boil the rice. Leave it raw. Yeah. Feeling rough as guts. Shaking off a winter flu. I'm sorry, Sam. I hope you feel better. It's nice and summery over here. You should make like a bird and migrate. You guys fly up to Vegas and go between Vegas and Australia. Passed him out at Halloween. Thanks, some clever ideas. Yeah, my pleasure. Is it even possible to really rebuild trust once it has been broken? It really depends on the individual. Some people, I mean, yeah, I think it really depends on the individual. Some people know, but others are capable of growth, and it's like that thing where girls will say, because guys don't usually have this comment, but girls will. Girls will have the comment. They're like, "How come I keep dating guys that then the girl he dates after me he ends up marrying?" Like he's. I've heard this complaint from girls that they're like, "Oh, it's like after me he gets all his shit together, and then stops doing all the shit I asked him to stop doing, and then ends up with someone and is happy." But like with when they were dating, it just wasn't coming together. But once they broke up, then he got her all together. And so maybe it was the losing her that did it. Maybe it was going after someone that really did inspire those feelings. Maybe it was like, I mean, who knows what it is, because no one ever follows up on that. Like, hey, what convinced you to get your shit together after you broke up with your ex? Oh, breaking up with my ex. Yeah, that's what did it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was miserable and I was drinking a lot when I was with her, and then I decided, you know what? I'm fucking done with this. And I started getting my life together. Oh, I see. I wonder what the problem was. Shows are broken under false pretense. It can be mended. Do you pass those out before or after you run out of Tide Pods? Cheap stuff first, one man show. Tide Pods are expensive. Lol, I was thinking that they were probably cheaper than Tide Pods. Guy was drinking because of her. Right, bro? Yeah. We're on the same page. True enough, I just bought enough for 6 months of laundry. Nice. Yeah, it's best to buy in bulk whenever possible. Here's the easier tip. Don't use your phone in the shower / bath / bathroom. Put it down. Go do the hands on knees and squeeze and pick up afterwards. Go do the hands on knees and squeeze and pick it up afterwards. Well, okay, first of all, you could put it in a plastic baggie. Sam, you're giving up real quick. You're giving up real quick. You just put it in a plastic bag. Second, like how, I mean, I guess it depends on how long you're on the toilet. But if you're looking for a toilet game, Clash Royale is a good one. It has a timer, so you know exactly how long you've been sitting here. And it's vertically oriented, so you can play with one hand. You can brace yourself with the other. Same Kai, I've been there. Pardon me. Ooh, excuse me. But I like pooping on stream. Why it pops up on the chat so much quicker than here? Like pooping on stream. Well, the thing about pooping on stream is that you can get super chats for I don't know, what could you get super chats for? You could play battle shits like in Harold and Kumar. It's like that's the line that I think thoughts won't cross. Thoughts are like, oh yeah, you want pictures of my butthole? Sure. Yeah, you want some of my bath water? You got it. You want my sweaty used panties? Okay. You wanna see me poop? Nah, I think I'll pass on that one. Poop on you? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, pictures and video of me doing it? No. Also, I'm nude. Nice, Man Ray. I would be too if I wasn't, here in front of you guys. Actually, she said 2 or 3 glasses too many. Sleep really shouldn't be a problem for her right now. Well, you know what? Maybe it sounds like she's being really honest and missing you. and like thinking about like why didn't that relationship go, why did that go the way it did? And she was nice. She's nice, and she obviously sees you as a source of safety, and you're going to be there for her as that, because you're not going to let something happen to someone when you could stop it, So it's up to you, man. Like it kind of seems like you're pretty entangled already. You've just got a more complicated story than you'd like. Poop only fans? I'm afraid that is probably a thing. Well, there are some people with a poop fetish. So they like that was something I was exposed to early, like in high school, freshman year. I've told that story here. If y'all want to hear it again, I could tell it, but yeah, that we didn't think it was real. We didn't think it was real, but it was. People are into that stuff. It's probably a thing there. Hit the like button, everyone. Thank you, Sam. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah. Drop that like. Tickle its butt. Make it feel good. It went the way it did because she stepped out with, yeah, I know. She stepped out with another guy and tried to deny it. Yeah, I know. But like, I'm pretty sure she was expecting still something different. Even your reaction wasn't what she was expecting. So top to bottom, the whole experience might have thrown her for a loop. And a lot of times that's what'll really throw people for a loop is when they think something's going to go a certain way, even after they've been assholes, they're expecting somebody to react a reasonable way, and they react differently, but still reasonable. That's weird. They did the appropriate thing, but they weren't like mad at me. They weren't like yelling at me or trying to make me feel bad. They were just like, yeah, it's been fun. I'll see you later. My only question was why, and she really didn't answer it. Well, she needs to be able to. If she wants to reconcile, she needs to be able to answer that question, One Man Show. I am a little bit alpha. Just a little. I'll tell her to take a hike. Let me read that as Old Man Kai.
I'm gonna drop the little part. I think that's pretty useless. I am a full-on alpha male, and if you disagree, I'll beat the shit out of you with my cane. That's why I keep a sword tucked in there. You pull the handle up, there's a sword in my cane. I'll fuck you up. So I'm an alpha, son, and I tell her to take a hike.
A fun hike. Oh, a fucking hike. Okay. But yeah, different. That's the thing. Different people have different standards, different ways that we relate to other people or even see life. Some people don't see life or their relationships with people in the same way at all that other people do. And sometimes that gap causes really hard to causes miscommunications that are really hard to decipher. And I found that trying to have some empathy for other people and just assuming and like making that assumption, like there's something about the way they look at life that is causing a shift. That's causing us to not see eye to eye here, for us to not understand each other, or because sometimes the exact same behavior will be seen in different ways because of somebody's past experiences. And so they'll go, well, you did this because you were going to do that. Like, no, why would I do that? Because that's what people do. They do this and then they do that, and then I get fucked over. Oh, see, now you being an asshole makes more sense, because you thought I was about to do it. This is what I was going to do. Why the fuck would you do that? Because of this stuff. And a lot of times they have trouble grasping that someone would even have an alternative motive because they're so ingrained in their understanding of the way things are, and or the way they think things are based on their experiences. And so you throw a curveball at them, and then they have to sit there and reevaluate and go, what the fuck? All right. That's weird. Are you sure you're not trying to con me somehow? You know, like they have trouble like coming to terms with it. So you do run into that. I wasn't expecting an expectorating inspection inspector. I wasn't expecting an expectorating inspection inspector. Fuck, that's a tongue twister. If she was expecting me to become an asshole, I really disappointed her. Old Kai is funny. Yeah, thanks, Esther. I'm glad you like him. He's a lot of fun. I love doing Old Kai. Maybe she doesn't love you because you're an asshole. Ever thought of that? So that I did not know. That I did not know. Do want you must. Life has a beta. Is no way to live. I speak for experience. Never again. Life is a beta. Life has a beta is no way. Man, I am not following that sentence. I'm sorry, Manta Ray. Wise words. The note that I did not know. Do what you must. Life has a beta. Life has a better. Life has a beta is no way. Life as a beta is no way to live. I speak from experience. Okay, got you. I had to untie that one a little bit. Yeah, man. Yeah, true. You gotta go after the things that you want in life. You gotta go after the things that make you happy. And you can't let people push you around. There's a difference between forgiveness and being a straight up beta. But the lack of, people who don't assert themselves and people who just take what they're given, and that's not a way. You always end up getting the short end of the stick in the long run. Some people don't like themselves and sabotage themselves when something good happens. I used to do that with my relationships a little bit. Sorry, I kept hearing expecting. Has a beta. It's still not right. It's almost like it's written in code. Blue Aiken. On Monday morning, I mourned the Mormon Harbor porpoise. Wait. On Monday morning, I mourned the Mormon Harbor porpoise. How's that for a tongue twister? Difficult for Americans, I bet. On Monday morning, I mourned the Mormon Harbor porpoise. The Mormon Harbor porpoise. See, in the beginning, it was working. Monday morning, I mourned the Mormon Harbor porpoise. And then it takes a left turn there. It's like it was trying to test you, and then it stopped trying. Who was expecting? I am tired. We're almost, we're coming up on 3 hours pretty soon. Mourned. Oh, no, I got you. I know what you meant. Mourned. That's funny. I read it mourned. I didn't realize it was missing an N. I lived that life never again. Never ever again. Better to be a monster than that again. Say it 10 times fast. Difficult? No, not really. Yeah, no. So, see, so One Man Show totally did it on the over there with no camera on. He was like, oh, no, I got it. That was easy. What other Australian tongue twisters do you have for us, Sam? You think you're fancy? Where is it? Yeah. You can call it a tongue twister?
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
Got work at noon. Manta Ray, it's been real, brother. Take care of yourself. You have a great day and a great week if I don't see you on Wednesday. But take care. I'm already an ogre. Got the monster part covered. And you live in a forest instead of a swamp, which is weird, but whatever. Do you have a pet donkey? You needs a pet donkey one-man show. And have you made friends with any Sasquatch? They don't like people either. You guys would get along. I mean, not all of them. Some of them do. Some of them do, some of them don't. You know, you come to learn. I may be back Wednesday night. All right. Take care, Manta Ray. Have a great Tuesday. Man, a ray of hope. Man, I've had a lot of people come through tonight. It's been nice. It's been nice. J. Michael Jasinski. He hasn't tweeted shit in a while. All right, y'all. What's this? No, I have 2 cats. I might hang a sign out back. Sasquatch welcomed. Sasquatch welcome. Humans stay out. I don't think they read though. You could have a sign that has like the Ghostbusters with the slash and a person behind it. And then on the other one, it's a circle with the Sasquatch. And it's like a thumbs up. Yeah, you're okay. Which switched the Swiss wristwatches? Does that count, Wookiees? Which switched the Swiss wristwatches? Which switched the Swiss? Which what? Fuck! I just fucked up the third one. Which switched the Swiss? Which switched the Swiss wristwatches? Which switched the Swiss wristwatches? Which switched the Swiss wristwatches? Ha ha! Not bad, Sam. That was pretty good. I like that one. I like that one. That one came together nicely. Are you still on the phone with her one-man show, or is she off to contemplate her way to sleep? She saw Sheriff's shoes on the sofa, but was she so sure those are Sheriff's shoes she saw? She saw Sheriff's, am I saying that right? Sheriff's shoes on the sofa, but was she so sure those were Sheriff's shoes she saw? That was not bad. That was not bad. That was pretty easy. Which switched the Swiss wristwatches? Which switches the Swiss wristwatches? Let's see. Yes, still on the phone. Oh, okay. Well, say hi for me, will you? Say hi for all of us. Sasquatch, you talking about my ex? Oh, I got something for that one. Here it is.
The man in the black sombrero. This is Zero? I am certain of it. Then the hideous dog you refer to must be my wife, yes?
The 33 thieves thought that they thrilled the throne throughout Thursday. Damn. I got all the sex bots tonight. Oh shit, I'm at almost 30 likes, y'all. Thank you so much. Yes. I'm talking about me, but hey. Oh man, I love Zoro the Gay Blade. Oh man, those are some good cookies. They hit the spot. is usually a little late in the night to be eating cookies, but I'll make the sacrifice.
Never give up, never surrender.
What's this? Next story. Talking about me? Hold on. Well done. Now do one in Spanish. I don't know those in Spanish. I don't know any of them. Throw one at me. I'll try it. The emotionally detached observer in me says she's going to have a bit of a crying spat soon. Yeah, in your head when you're like, I see where this is going. In a few minutes, she's gonna start crying about this. Okay. What are you gonna do? Like you're already there. You're stuck in the conversation now. Like, well, you gotta be here for you through this, even though I'm like you're literally just a soundboard. You're a soundboard, but what you gonna do? I is a hairy son bitch. I just watched Galaxy Quest again last week. Nice. Yeah, it's definitely one of those movies you gotta rewatch every once in a while. So damn good. Wait, what was there was a next story. That was it. Bush said next story. Well, I didn't really have a next story per se. I have where's the other articles I had here? Yeah. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So here's the last of so I have a few articles here that I pulled up from other nights actually last week that I didn't read. I didn't read these articles, but I still have them here. So let's see what we got on the menu of on the encore menu, I guess. I'll call it the encore menu. So, recently discovered lipid can prevent your cells from dying. That's not right. The US made a breakthrough battery discovery, then gave the technology to China. Passive exercise offers same brain health benefit as active movements. The strength of the strong force, accounting for 99% of the ordinary mass in the universe. The intimacy coordinators article and highly processed foods linked to accelerated cognitive decline. Buscaba el bosque Francisco, un vasco visco, muy brusco, y al verlo le dijo una chusco. ¿Busca el bosque, Vasco Visco? Fuck you, Sam. I nailed it. Lost all my friends. Guys are all jerks. I really miss being around you. I think she's laying it all out, man. Like, you know, mistakes or no mistakes. She's just letting you know how she feels with that one. You know, how people really feel deep down is what matters. That's really their motivating factor for whether or not they're going to betray your trust again. But she's going to have, like I said, if she can't answer that one question, then it's like, all right, one man show, you might hate this a little bit, but anyone out there that's seen One Piece, there's an arc in One Piece where Usopp, one of the crew members, leaves the crew over a disagreement about the boat. And he leaves early in the arc of the story. And then stuff goes sideways and he wants to help, but he left the crew. So he doesn't want to show his face as himself. So he's there as Sniper King. He's wearing a mask. He's doing the whole thing. And everyone's like, Usopp, we know it's you. He's like, I'm Sniper King. And they're like, all right, it's a pride thing. Got it. All right, got it. Pride thing. All right. So he was like he was Sniper King and did the whole thing. But then afterwards, after everything was said and done, and they were getting ready to set sail, and the arc was over, they were getting ready to leave. Luffy, the captain, he says, I can't wait to have Usopp back. I'm so excited. And Zoro tells him, dude, you can't bring him back on the crew. And he says, why not? He says, because he left. Because he left the fucking crew. We had a vote. He disagreed with the vote, and he got in a fucking fight with you and left the crew. You can't just bring him back as soon as he wants to come back. If the first words out of his mouth aren't "I'm sorry," we're leaving him behind. Or you lose me as your first mate. Like, that's it. I'm out. Like, I'm not gonna follow a cowardly captain that's just gonna do that. And you're gonna lose the rest of the crew one by one. Because they all stuck with you. Everyone here went with the decision. Everyone here stuck with you. He's the one that left. And so he's like, okay. And so when Usopp comes back, everyone's getting ready to leave. They're packing up their stuff, and he's sitting there talking, and no one's really paying attention to him. No one's acknowledging him. He's like, hey guys, so what's going on? Like, what's talking, trying to make chit chat, and no one's talking to him. And then they get on the boat, and he's like, haha, you guys are funny. You like that I'm not coming with you. You're just leaving now. And then they left, and he's yelling at them, and he finally apologizes. He finally says, I'm sorry. And then that's when they bring him back on the boat. But he had to own up to it. He had to own up to what he did. He had to face it and deal with it, because like Zoro was right. He's like, look, this is the way the crew works. This is what we agreed upon. He went against it and did his own thing and left the crew. So he fucking left. You can't just let him come back. And so I don't know. I hope that little One Piece story helps One Man Show. So Trump got raided. I'm sure the information that led to the raid wasn't falsified at all. I know, right? We talked about that earlier, how they're just trying to, like, in Twitter, they were talking about it in a thread, and someone says he's going to be in jail by 2024 anyway. They're like, what are they going to charge him for? They said, look at the last few years and tell me they won't just make something up. Go just make something up. Oh yeah. And they've already been building this narrative about him in the public eye, which allows for people to draw their own conclusions when they see that his house got raided by the FBI. Dang, dude, you're still up? Mr. CCDV, it's not that late for me. It's barely coming up on 2. Whereas for you, it's quite a bit later. I'd still stay up till your hours, though. Recently, when I was doing the painting for A Mighty Muse, I what's it called? Actually, I'm gonna pull that up. When I was doing the painting for A Mighty Muse, I was staying up like all night to finish it. I'll bring it up right here. There we go. So if you guys want to read my latest short story, A Mighty Muse, it's on my website, KaiMFS.com /stories or /A Mighty Muse /stories /A Mighty Muse, whatever, it's in here. Go check it out. You'll see the painting, and when it's in widescreen, because this is my narrow monitor, so you can't see the whole thing. But yeah, on the widescreen monitor, you can see it. And so, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Let's see. This looks nicer. There we go. Haha. So yeah, what you got on Mighty Muse? It's on my website. Mr. CCDV, good to see you, by the way, man. What are you still doing up? It's later for you than for me. This is BS. I'm still up. Well, you're still up. Lipids are fatty parts of cell walls. Well, there's an article about lipids if you want me to read that one before, but we are getting ready to wind down pretty soon. We're coming up on 3 hours. Here's my favorite Indonesian tongue twister. Kaki, kakak, kakak, ku, kayak, kuku, kaki, kakek, kakek, ku. How'd I do? It's probably more like kaki, kakak, kakak, kukayak, kuku, kaki, kakek, kakek, ku. It's kakek, kakek, ku. That's what little dash is, right? My elder siblings' toenails are like my grandfather's toenails. Kayak, right? Bippity boppity boop. Kaka, haha. Kayak like as. Oh, okay. So there I was. No shit. Hey, Brian and Mild, how you doing, man? Showing up late to the party, bro. You late to the party. When he eats Taco Bell before his boating trip, kayak. Kayak. As a level 8 swashbuckler, I'll stick with you. Ah, thanks, Mr. CCDV. Interesting. I said the only conclusion I can reach is that you thought sex with me was unsatisfying. Now she's gone quiet. Oh. Huh. That's a hell of a thing to throw out there. They've made up everything. Oh, of course they have with the Trump raid. Literally every change. I like what the thing about a stunned silence one man show is you can't tell if it's because you hit it on the head or because they're like, what the fuck? That hold on. Why? So you don't think it's the other thing? Okay. Like it could be. There's a variety of reasons for it. Literally every charge they've made against President Trump is a lie, but there are a lot of stupid people out there. Yep, it's literally everything they've said has been debunked, and generally it's been proven that actually Hillary and Biden are the ones that were doing the things that they were accusing him of doing. But yeah, people are uninformed as hell. The art did turn out nicely, I think. Thank you very much. Here, I got the oops. That's right. Let me go to the thing. Oh, that's right. I made it so that's the full picture right here. I need to make it a button. So it looks nicer. This is like a temporary, like I finally got everything working, got everything up, and I was like, I need to go to sleep. I don't care. It's live. Go check it out. So here's the thing. You can click on it. And yeah, but thanks, One Night Show. Yeah. Later, everyone. All right. Good night, Eldritch Lord Haster. I hope you sleep well, man. Take care of yourself. Not bad. 7 out of 10. What's a 7 out of 10? Oh, the Kaka Cuckoo Kayak. Gotcha. Good sleeping, Eldritch. I'm drunk right now. You're drunk? I thought you stopped drinking, Brown and Mild. What happened? Why are you drinking? Monkey Jeebus? What's up, Monkey Jeebus? Oh, dude, your pig fucking rocks. Taco Bell exits the same as it enters, minus the tortilla. Drunk or drunk? I was trying to press for more on why. I sent you a picture of a print if you like landscapes. Print? Oh, you made it a painting? Wait, what about the print? Well, it's a nice painting, but I don't follow. Oh, if you like landscapes. Oh, got you. Oh, well, I do straight digital, so this is there's like a muse, there's a character over here on the side, and there's other stuff. There's these humans over here. But it's actually the first like mostly landscape, but this is the first like full on painting that I've done in quite a while. It felt good. Though. More robots. More robot sex. How do you pronounce the C right there? Cooking. Okay, I'm gonna pronounce it like
Cooking kuning kai, kensing di kunsi, kunsinya, kini kai, harus, cookie kunsi, yang, di kensing, kusing, kuning kai. Translation: Kai's yellow cat pissed on his eyes. Now Kai must wash the keys which his yellow cat pissed on. Good night, Eve. Peace be upon you. Blessings to you, Eve. I hope you sleep well. Degenerate drunk. Who's a degenerate drunk? You're not a degenerate drunk. But why? What's going on? Why are you drunk? Is it a special occasion? Is it your birthday? Is it because I think you're like me, right? California sober. Ban the porn in your chat, Kai. Isn't it done? Yeah, it got done. These guys, One Man Show's got it. I was hoping it might be one of the McCabe's, but no. Ch equals ch. Oh, C equals ch. Oh, the C is a ch? Oh, okay. Well, it's cool. I like my old time paintings. I was watching The Joy of Painting with Bob Ross while I was painting this. Except for when I decided to go live and do a stream painting it. I called that stream Happy Little Painting in honor of Bob Ross. See his okay. Cookie. I do in fact want some cookies now. I'm a drunken degenerate, says Boosh. Good try, 5 out of 10. Well, that's before you told me the C is a ch, all right? A lady who has been drinking should not try to express deep thoughts. I mean, generally anyone who's been drinking is going to have some trouble, but it's not hard to try. Sometimes you land on something really, really deep because you don't have a filter. You're just trying to express a thought and you nail it. Cool beans. Way to go, One Man Show. No, let me try this one again. Kuching kuning kai, kenching di kunshi, kunchinya, kini kai, harus, chuchi, kunshi, kunchi yang, di kenching, kuching, kuning kai. Huh? How was that? Is that better? Is that better, motherfucker? Someone posted on Twitter, is it gray or gray? I said Bob Ross spells it gray. End of debate. You are correct, sir. That's a good one, Boosh. Bob Ross spells it gray. The end. Yeah, I think it's a British or American thing. It's like that's why they're both right and they're both wrong. It kind of depends on where you're from. But you know, you could always throw one of these at people. Where is it? Ah, man. Never mind. I don't know where it is. I was looking for the European clip. Yeah, well, that's,
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
That clip. There we go. But yeah, y'all, you know what? I'm gonna do a quick thing here. Control C. I'm gonna leave you guys with a link. All right, I still have to do the audio reading of A Mighty Muse, but the story itself, if you just want to read it, it's there, good to go. Help yourselves. There's a link to it in the chat. So I'm getting ready to bounce. So if y'all, I'm gonna actually, you know what I should do? See if anyone else is streaming right now. Nope, no one else. All right. Scheduled 8/9 at 1:37 a.m. Upcoming. Okay, well, I guess Courtney was supposed to go live, but hasn't yet. Okay, well, Courtney might be going live soon, so I'm going to share a link to her channel. But if in the meantime, if you want to read a short story, go check out my DBs. But there's a link to Courtney's channel. I'm trying to filter down what she's actually trying to say. It's difficult because it's loaded with ego stroking. Well, you could mention to her, like, hey, like, stroking my ego is really not going to help. I'm trying to get to the bottom of your feelings. Like, try to get her, keep her focused. She has been drinking. Keep her focused, one-man show. But it's better. 8 out of 10. Nice. See, it's all about knowing how the C is pronounced. But yeah, because that does get in the way. It's always E because E. What was a typewriter error? What was a typewriter error? Gray. What? But the A and the E is different. It's one of those things that's just different in Britain and the United States. Bowling is a sport. I mean, it is more of a sport than poker. I'll vote for bowling before I'll vote for poker as a sport. E upside down looks like an A, so there was confusion. Oh, is that really the origin of that? Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Oh, we did that earlier. I guess I could throw it out there one more time. I didn't post a link to your book since it's already in the description. Still, everyone and their moms should pick up a copy of Space Crime Domino. Thank you, One Man Show, even if it does leave you wanting more. I got to get to working on more. For now, though, I'm getting back into the groove of writing because I haven't really been writing since before I finished the book even. So getting back into the groove of writing with short stories. If you guys want to check those out. And check out my book, Space Crime Domino. You can check the description. Just scroll down a little bit. It's right there. But yeah. No, that isn't an origin. An origin? Didn't follow that one. But thanks, One Man Show, for that. And thank you all for liking and sharing and hanging out and all that stuff. It's been a lot of fun. We talked about a lot of stuff. And by popular request, I guess I'll play it again, even though around here.
Where is that pussy cancer anyway? Well, we couldn't find cancer, but we found a man with cancer. Take that, cancer, and that.
That's how we feel about cancer, just to be clear. But yeah, before we go, I'm gonna roll it one more time.
Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Helps me forget about my cancer.
Cool, Chili Girl. I'm glad you had fun. I'll see you next time. Cancer. One Man Show. That is a shitty. I appreciate her honesty, but fall back in case things didn't work out with you. Yeah, that's not a great answer at all. No, I'm not gonna get angry about it. Just not gonna do it. Yeah, that's not a. On the you know what the silver lining of that is? You were the first. You were the top choice. He was the fallback, not like the other way, or not like she was looking for an exit. Nothing like that. You know, on the plus, it puts you on the high ground. But it's time to say goodbye, everybody. Much love. Thanks for hanging out. One Man Show. Feel free to email me if you want, or you can we can You can update us about this tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Wednesday. I'll be back Wednesday. I'll hope to see you all then. Thanks for hanging out. And it's been a lot of fun. Thank you. I really appreciate my time here with you guys. And Dr. Forbin Colossus for the tennis ball subscription. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a good night. I send you off into the evening with a little bit of hope. Cheerio, says Sam. Cheerio, bed. Good night.
Second star to the right. And straight on till morning.
Set a course. For home.
I'm reading an ion storm on that trajectory, sir. Should I go around it?
We can't be afraid of the wind, Ensign. Take us to Warp 4.
It is the unknown that defines our existence. We are constantly searching, not just for answers to our questions, but for new questions. We are explorers. We explore our lives, day by day. And we explore the galaxy, trying to expand the boundaries of our knowledge. And that is why I am here. Not to conquer you with weapons or with ideas, but to coexist and learn.
Let's see what's out there. Engage.